Hey guys, it was. How are you guys doing tonight? We're back here with Pikmin again. And God, it's cold in my room. I just now realized that it's starting to get really cold now. But yeah, last stream. I'm hoping my volume's okay because I got a story to tell. uh, Let me just check it on the stream and see if it's all right. It sounds like it's okay. I can bump it up if I have to. I think I might bump it up just a little bit. There, I'll put me at 5 decibels. How's that sound? Okay. Anyways, yeah, last time was kind of a doozy stream. We finished all of, gosh, what's that place called? I can't remember. The first area of Pikmin, we completely 100%ed it. And that took a while. We got through 2 caves, and that's pretty much that. All that's left for us to do is to go to this new area. And I think, if I remember correctly, last time I saved, I was at the cave trying to get ready to grind some purples, because I need 100 purples in order to get into that area. Anyways, Lester's here with me. You can say hi, Lester.
Hey, yeah, I am here.
Let me see if your volume's okay. Can you try talking again?
I mean, I hope so.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. All right, but yeah,
I was just waiting for a response. Like,
I was letting for my stream to catch up so I could hear it. But yeah, I got a kind of a story to tell. Stream almost didn't happen tonight, but thankfully it did. We kind of ran into a bug, I guess an issue on the computer last night. Amber spent all night last night trying to fix it and get it all back up and running again. But we got it up again, so hopefully now I have to troubleshoot some things because back to we had to redo everything. So if I have any issues, volume, bitrate, whatever you think, just tell me in chat. I would really appreciate it. Because I'm just trying to make sure everything's okay. But without further ado, let's head on over to the game. Okay, so I got my game up here. Except I can't hear it. Hold up a second. Again, I'm having to troubleshoot a lot of things.
To be fair, if you had to reset your machine, probably a lot of the audio devices got reset, so it's just probably a simple change.
There we go. I can hear it now. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, shoot. I almost pushed Jay on Pikmin 1. Not playing Pikmin 1.
Let's go back to the first one. The second one scares me.
That's for sure. It's like, I want to go back to play the first one again.
It is kind of annoying, though, with this collection, because it's 2 games on 1 cart. It will default to the first game as the first option. There's no way to flip-flop them. Unless that's the last game you played on your system and it's still in the system. Pikmin 2 will always be number 2.
Yeah.
The option.
Not to say that, I wouldn't want... I like Pikmin 2. Can I just say I just like the first one better?
An issue with, the interface. Because, any 2-in-1 game on Switch carts have that problem.
Yeah. Alright, so... We got 145 treasures out of 201. I'm guessing this last area has all the rest of them.
Yeah, you have every treasure now in all the 3 areas you've already explored, so it's all just in the Wistful Wilds now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
One cave alone, I think, has 14 treasures, if I remember correctly.
That's right. I'm grinding purple Pikmin.
Yeah, so here's a pro tip to make this easier. Don't bother with literally everything here. Because there's nothing here. So, yeah, it's as soon as you're safe, just take 1 captain, run, and then it's floor 3 is your first grinding floor, and then floor 7 is the second one. And thankfully, there is a geyser on the 7th floor, which is the grinding spot. So you grind your Pikmin down there and you leave. Then you come back and keep on doing this until you have what you have.
Yeah.
I will say, when I was here last time, I was pretty much good to go for almost an entire day to grind this cave. It did take about an hour, but to be fair, I did the entire day of grinding because I just felt like it. I don't think you need to do that because that day alone gave me 200 Pikmin per type. So you don't need that many. You can just get what you need and then leave.
I'm gonna get rid of the swooping snitch bug.
I will say you're having some pretty bad spawns just to get into your floor, because this is kind of crap.
Get him, guys. Just beat him up.
Especially when it's right next to the bomb. So yeah, hurry up, Pikmin.
All right.
All right, now you're good just to leave him at the base. As long as nothing is at the base when you first spawn on the floor, you're fine to run to these cave entries. But man, these first two spawns have sucked.
Yeah, I don't like swooping snitch bugs anymore, man. They're annoying.
I thought you were gonna say swooping switch bugs. Like, yeah, I know that did happen in firmware update 20, I think. So they immediately had to hotfix it like a week later.
Swooping snitch bugs. Been watching a lot of Pikmin videos lately, so my memory of certain types of enemies is a lot better than it used to be. I was like, oh yeah, flying guy.
And then it's the first grinding area. Yeah, it's like flying guy. Question, which one? There's like at least 5 in this game. Like, I'll get back to you on that one.
There's a candy pop bud right there.
Yeah.
That's white,
If
though.
you wanted, you can get that one, but it's not worth it. Because this floor does have a chance of having the bud, but I don't think it's a guarantee. But the next one is a guaranteed too.
Subterranean complex.
What's nice is since you're playing the Switch release, even though it is off of the cart, it is still pretty fast loading, because doing this on the original version, or even the Wii one, took a while for this grinding method because of the loading.
Well, that makes sense. Okay, are we on the... Yeah, we're on the floor, aren't we?
Yeah, this is the first grinding one, so this is the white one. So you can get 15 white Pikmin from this.
No, I don't think I need... How many whites do I have?
That's a great question, because unfortunately it doesn't... Oh, no, yeah, we can tell, because you don't have those. It's not many. Yeah, it says 0 there on the rocket.
Oh, shoot,
so
I
it's
only
just
have
the ones
16.
you got. It's only the 16.
Okay, well,
yeah, I would take your 15. It would probably be good to get a couple white Pikmin during this grinding run.
Yeah.
Because I'll just warn the audience, we're going to be here for probably a few minutes at least. Maybe 30, I would say, to be safe, because you need to get 100 purples. And why you have 44, so it won't take terribly long, it's still going to take a couple runs. Because you can only get upwards of 10 purples per run.
God, I love this upgrade.
And what's also nice is since we're here with almost all leaves, you can probably get pretty much every one of your Pikmin flowered too because of all the eggs. Now remember, always throw your purples at these because there's a good chance you might find spiders.
Yeah.
And if you do, well, they'll instantly die.
Bam, 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 bam. Purple.
It's ironic how this can be one of the more peaceful caves in the game when you're doing the grinding stuff, when it's one of the worst caves in the whole game in terms of stress level.
Oh, thanks, guys. Really appreciate
Yeah, at least
that.
a good clump got it instead of like 2.
Oh, I need to give you your feet. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in the beginning, Discord was bugging the hell out, so I was barely understanding a word you're saying for like 5 minutes, but then it fixed itself.
Okay, there you go.
So I was waiting until it calmed down until I asked for feed.
That's all right. Is that better now?
Yeah. Yeah, no, when we first started, it was also like really bad when it came to just like hiccuping for some stupid reason. It's like, yeah, that's definitely a Discord bug because your stream is fine.
Yeah, I haven't dropped any.
Shocker, Discord's been having more bugs again. And then also, I don't know if you knew, the sky's blue.
It is? I remember there was a website called that.
Yeah, it's way less toxic than the other one. And it works. Man, it's like the people who own the original blue website made a new one and actually maintain it compared to the one that got bought out.
I'm really liking this game. I do think that the first one's still a lot better, but that's just because the first one isn't stressful as much.
Yeah. I would say the first one's a little more beginner-friendly just because of its structure. With this game's harder difficulty ramp, it's not a game I would recommend a first-timer.
Did you see that white Pikmin, like, lag behind when he's jumping in the hole? That was funny.
Yeah, he just kind of took a sec. Like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, sure, I probably should jump.
Oh, this is
Dude, we're all leaving. If you're not coming with me, I'm leaving you here for dead. Speaking of dead, yeah, this floor sucks, but thankfully you can just run through it.
We'll be the president this time.
Yeah, he needs a workout.
I want some pick carrots.
At least I think it's always this way, but normally I notice the cave exit on this floor is always around the long path, which you're taking now. Because it's always designed where it's like, you gotta go through this entire labyrinth just to get to the treasure, which is also next to the exit. Like, it's always down to here where you're at now.
These spiders, they're called dwebbles, right? Dweebles, sorry.
Something like that. Yeah, like the Weebles.
I know it's like the same name as the Pokemon in 5th gen, Dwebble.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed? They're both arthropods. Arachnids. Wait, aren't crabs and spiders kind of in the same family of animals?
I would think so, yeah.
Like, I know crabs are crustaceans. That's the technical name for it. But they also, I think they're part of the arachnid family, but I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember either. Yeah, thank God that was not a floor you actually had to do this time, because that looked horrible.
Yeah. I didn't like that layout whatsoever.
Yeah, like, that was a layout as soon as I would have seen it. I'm like, no, man, I'm resetting if I had to do that.
Nope. Not doing it again. Alright, this floor is...
Yeah, this is the only one you might have to be careful of if you don't find the... Yep, that's what I thought.
Is.
Hopefully he's just going to pay attention to you. Because the Wanderer is the thing that's like, oh, you might be able to run through fast, or instantly take your squad with you.
Why don't you follow me?
Kind of a 50-50.
Why don't you follow me? I'd like you to be over here instead of, you know...
I was say, he's right next to a pit, so if he walks a little more forward, he will walk off the edge. But I think his AI is just more designed to stay here right now as home.
I don't want him to go near that. Please, just for the love of everything.
I would just chance it and run, because worst case scenario, you just reset.
Oh, I lost him.
Yeah, he found you, Pikmin. So that's why I say it's like worst case scenario on that one. It's just like, yeah. Because that was a bad floor. The exit looked like it was on the other side, which was way past all the enemies.
Crap.
Sometimes that does happen, unfortunately, in the grinding run, because of just bad RNG.
Okay. Well, since we're just grinding, I'm going to take this time. Do you have anything you want to talk about, Lester? Because I have a soapbox to go on if you want to go on a soapbox with me.
Oh, yeah, no, you go for it on that one, because I have nothing really at the moment.
I did my soapbox in your stream the other day, but I don't know if you saw all my comments.
Because you just finished Sonic Blast.
God, that game sucks, dude. Oh my god. I don't normally get so angry about video games anymore, but my god, that game made me so upset. I did not enjoy that game whatsoever. I think the only, like, good quality that game had was, oh, Sonic had a double jump. That's it. That was it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not even much of a compliment to give with the stiff controls.
The controls are so horrible. The screen crunch is 10 times worse than any other Game Gear game that I played earlier. Sonic takes up most of the screen. It took me literally 3 hours to beat the final boss because of the screen crunch being a problem. And the way that you have to attack the final boss is stupid. I hate it. I hated it so much. Oh, lordy. I'm gonna have to play the game, obviously, again for my Let's Play. But, oh my god, I'm not looking forward to it. I'll just tell you that right now. I do not like the special stages, even though they seem like really simple at first. God, you want to talk about stiff controlled? Sonic goes so slow in those special stages. He goes so freaking slow, and it's hard to do because if like one set of rings is on the other side of the screen, you only have like a little. You are missing rings. That's how slow he's walking.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I can't stay. Like honestly, like no, I didn't want blues. Oh, I guess I can only get blues, couldn't I? Reds and
no,
blues.
it goes random between the 3 different main types, but you also had a full army, so that would only have gave you 1 anyways.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's best to come in here with at least 15 under 100, because that... No, they're 10. I would just say like 70 tops. Like 30 Pikmin coming in here is more than enough for everything you need.
But yeah, I just... Okay. One, I gotta give them credit. Okay, trying to do, like, what was it called? FX effects? Whatever the graphics thing that Donkey Kong Country did. Like, granted,
that was Sega's first attempt, I believe.
That's fine. Like, it looked okay. But my gosh, it made everything, like, just in that art style alone, made the game harder. You wouldn't imagine that. And I'll get into that more about that here in a minute, but it's just like, I can't use that one. Alright, where's the other one? Did I get all of them? Did I get all the purples? I guess I did. Okay.
Yeah, there's only the 2 flowers, so if you use both of them, you got them all.
Alright, but, the game is really janky. Like, controls are really hard to get used to, just because the momentum is all over the place. Like, it's like any other Sonic game, but, like, the controls for the most part is really hard because of the platforming and level design and everything else. It doesn't look good. Granted, it's a Game Gear game. I'm not expecting it to look like, you know, a Genesis game. That's probably fine that it's like that. But again, it doesn't help it with the type of levels they were trying to structure with the platforms because a lot of stuff blended in with the black background. All right, can I just use the geyser and get out of here?
Yeah, no, that's the strat here now.
Okay.
So when you're done, you use the geyser to leave, and then you come back.
And I can probably just go back to the onion and trade in some Pikmin.
Yeah.
I can probably just store my purples. I don't really need purples at the moment.
No, because you get them here anyways.
Yeah.
What I've done with this cave run is I grabbed roughly around 30-ish Pikmin. I think it was like 22 exact, but it's like, just to be safe, 30. Of whatever color type you don't mind to convert. Since you're losing all these Pikmin to the newer types that you're getting with whites and purples. Or also getting them from the Candy Pop Bud colors. Because you are sprouting new, but you're also converting many.
I have 65 purples at the moment. Okay, I'm just gonna take some reds with me. Because I have a lot of reds at the moment. And I think
that's a good idea.
like honestly, I can sacrifice a few reds. I had 273, so I'll just take like 40. I'll take 40 with me. There we go. Oh god, they're all leaves, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm fine with that.
As long as they're close enough to you when you're getting near the cave entry, then it doesn't matter where they're at. As long as they're in your party, that's it. Also, this is exactly what happens too, because you're trying to do all this. Yeah, you're gonna mostly be using leaf Pikmin for this conversion.
Come on, guys. I need you guys to run a little bit faster, please. Okay. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay. It's like I'm talking to dogs here. Like, don't you do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, that reminded me of... I'm still working my way through... Oh, God. Okay. I'm still working my way through, like, Don Schnack's, like, Pikmin 4 documentary. And one of my favorite, like, things he, like, outburst when he said was like, "Alright, who pissed on the carpet?"
Yeah, because it's just, like, without context, like, wait, what? Huh? I'm a little confused.
Yeah. But going back to Sonic Blast, holy crap. Yeah, like, the screen crunch is bad because, like, Sonic takes up, like, at least 25% of the screen. And that's not good. And that's the thing, like, it was irritating me, too, is, like, trying to do these platforming and not knowing where to jump, like, where my jumps are gonna go. That's what really irritated me more than anything. I ended up falling in pits, or falling off of a large ledge that I had to climb back up again, waste more time. There's no timer on the screen, even though they tell you at the beginning, okay, you had 10 minutes to beat the stage. Well, how will I know how long it's been?
I'm not gonna play a video game with a stopwatch every time. That's kind of weird.
I already talked about the special stages being horrible. I didn't tell you the best part. Okay, so in order to access the special stage in Sonic Blast, kind of does Sonic 3 special stages. You have to find a giant ring in one of the stages. So I'm like, okay, as long as I know where the giant ring. There's only one in the stage, so you have to go find it. There's only 5 Chaos Emeralds you have to get in that game for whatever reason.
I mean, at least that's not as bad if the special stages are hard.
But here's the kicker. It's like, okay, found the gold ring in Act 1. Alright, I beat the special stage. What was my reward? 1-up. Wait, what? Why did I get a 1-up? Act 1 of every stage, special stage, gives you a 1-up. It isn't until the Act 2 version of it that you get the Chaos Emerald.
Man, I thought they started that trend with Sonic Heroes first. Dear God.
I'm like, why? Just... That doesn't... Like, I'd start doing that after you got all the Chaos Emeralds and you found more. They'd be like, okay, well, we don't have any more Chaos Emeralds, but we still want you to play special stages. Here's some 1-ups. I guess that's fine. But, like, when every Act 1... What's the point of me doing Act 1 special stages? Legit. What is the point?
There really isn't, yeah. Like, I get it. I think that's a good design philosophy only if you already cleared the special stage at that point. So it's like, well, if you do it again, then here you go. Now you can have some kind of reason to revisit the special stage or something. But, like, for a first playthrough of it, especially if it's Act 1 of all things, yeah, you're going to think immediately going to the first Act special stage, getting a 1-up at the end. Oh, well, I guess there's no reason to do Act 2, because you'll probably get more lives. And then miss out on the good ending, because you didn't get any Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
But that just sounds like bad design.
That's so stupid. Like, I legit was like, why? Why? I didn't mean to throw more whites in there, but there you go. I need more white Pikmin. I was running low on them. But yeah, like that right there was god awful. I hated doing the special stages in that game. The music was kind of unmemorable. I didn't care for the music. I think the only music I cared about was the last level. Silver Warehouse Zone? That's what it's called? I can't even remember. But, yeah, it wasn't a good. It wasn't a good. But the level design themselves confused the hell out of me. Reason why I'm saying that is because, like, it was more of a labyrinth design rather than a go left all the way to the right, or go to the right to the end of the stage. It was more vertical platforming than anything half the time. Which, you know, I don't mind, but when I play a Sonic game, half the time I'm expecting it to go left and right.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
But the thing that irritated me the most about the level design is a lot of these levels would have you be stuck in these repeating sections redoing it because you didn't go the certain path. If you went the certain path, you just get spat back out at the beginning of the labyrinth, kind of like design. I'm looking namely at the water level, Blue Marine Zone. That level was horrible with the slowdown with the water, and not only that, just the fact that I'm like, where's the exit? What do I do? What am I doing? Where am I going? It was stupid. I got lost half the time in that stage. And it doesn't get better. The last zone was exactly the same way. And I just, yeah. Yeah, that, and not only that, the big kicker about Blue Marine Zone, they literally had, like, I can't remember if it was Act 1 or Act 2. There was literally a checkpoint 20 feet in front of the goalpost. I'm like, what?
You know, in case you trip somehow, you know, there's no death here, but in case you, like, I don't know, timed out, because I don't know, we just don't trust you.
I'm like, why?
Yeah, that's just an extreme, like, yeah, why kind of situation, because that just sounds redundant for no reason.
It's not a good game. It is by far the worst Game Gear game I played. And that's saying something because I thought nothing could beat Sonic 2, which is the next video I'm recording, by the way. Oh, Jesus, right there. Oh, my God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Guys, get back. They just had to plop these dudes right here in front of me. But yeah, just Sonic Blast, not a good game. Don't play it. I wouldn't suggest it. Unless you're playing the Master System. Maybe the Master System's better because most of the time that usually solves a lot of the issues with Game Gear games half the time. Okay, why is Blue Sky like, okay, my Discord, it's like bugging out. It like posted my announcement thing like for Blue Sky like 5 times. I'm like, what? Did it post 5 times in Blue Sky? I gotta see it now. No, it didn't. It just did once. I don't know what... Discord's acting funky right now. It's supposed to refresh, you said, Amber?
Yeah. It refreshes every couple minutes.
Okay. All right, but yeah, that's been that was my foray into freaking Sonic Blast. That was not a fun time. Uh-oh, I'm dropping frames.
Now I have a soapbox. Why the hell would Windows stick your shift key out of nowhere? I had to reboot my computer because I couldn't type.
What?
It broke everything. Like, I'm trying to update descriptions on some videos. I'm like, why is it only highlighting things? I'm trying to just paste something. Like, oh, okay. Well, let's reboot. Let's see what happens. As soon as I reboot, I saw my computer say, please wait. I'm like, oh, I think I know what's happening here. And yeah, sure enough, it did. It opened up the recovery window in Windows. Because if you hold shift and reboot, it goes to the recovery window in case you want to go in like safe mode and such. I'm like, okay, so my shift key was held down the whole time. I went into a keyboard tester to see that because it's not the first time I dealt with this bug, and it was not held down. It was fine. So Windows just bugged out and just said, nah, man, he's holding that shift key.
Dude, what is with the bugs
Just
tonight?
don't let him do anything.
Like, I talked to you before.
God,
like,
man.
What is with bugs tonight? Jeez.
That's it. Breaking out the Xbox, so I'm calling you on Discord on the Xbox and still using the mouse and keyboard on console. It's the closest Windows machine without being a Windows machine.
Yeah.
I joke, but I'm not kidding there. It's a real thing. Like, at this point, you can use a damn Xbox as a computer. Like, with a PlayStation, you can navigate the menus with, like, a keyboard, but you can't use the mouse. But on the Xbox, it's both. Mouse and keyboard on the menus. So you might as well just control the whole thing with a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, everything just bugged tonight. We had that issue last night on the computer. I had to refresh it and everything else, and then and then not only that, I told you before when we were streaming, it says on my thing on my Twitch channel that I've been streaming for like 2 hours already. I'm like, I just started streaming. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like it bugged out only on your end because since I have like higher privileges on the Twitch channel, just being a behind the scenes editor and such, I see the same data you see, but mine's correct. Where when we started, you were streaming for like about 10 minutes. It showed 10 minutes, but on your side, for whatever reason, it said 2 hours. So there was definitely something bugged somewhere, and we don't know where. But it literally doesn't matter, thankfully. It'd be more confusing if the viewer came in and says, hey, you've been streaming for 2 hours. Like, I just started 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, really. Come on, President. Drink your potion, please. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of those, the spicy sprays.
Since I'm editing old videos, I posted about this on socials. I don't know if you've seen it, but you know it's worth talking here. We're going on random soapbox things.
Yeah, we're just grinding. So
yeah, it was fun when I was going back. I think it was last week. Feels like a lifetime ago because of how long it took to update all my old video descriptions. But that's besides the point. When I was doing that, I found a lot of videos that were flagged with limited ads, and I don't know why. As soon as I changed the title, fine. Again, don't know why. So I had a lot of older videos that were making literally nothing.
Did it literally just not like the word "Let's Play"?
I don't think that was the case. They got flagged for whatever reason for manual review, which I don't know why. as soon as I just updated anything, like I could have literally kept the title and just said like one extra letter at the end. So say it's like Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, I could say Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. Like just add D at the end, it'd be fine.
Oh my god.
This is something about the original video when I did get monetization years later and they all had the switch flipped on to say, here, make them monetize videos now. Must have bugged out, and I never knew it, because who's going back to their videos from like 8 years ago when they get into a monetization program to make sure all their videos have a green mark on it and not a yellow mark?
Not many.
Like, it's a very specific bug that no one's going to check, and I think that's kind of what they were banking on. Yeah, this is weird, because all I had to do was just update info of any kind and fix it. It's like, well, okay, there you go. So after that, I did go back and check other limited ad things. And thankfully I didn't have much, but I am getting irritated every once in a while seeing like a short I made like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Randomly be at 1 minute, 1 second. So it doesn't count as a short anymore. Why? Why? I made that a minute. Technically it's 59 seconds in my editor. I know it's not a minute long, and yet somehow this platform said, "Nah, man, that's too long."
It's a minute.
Shorts are now 3 minutes, so if you upload a short, that's a minute and 1 second. It's fine, but like only a couple months ago, no, man, if you did that, they're not shorts. But somehow some of my shorts are a little too long. Just barely skipped it past. I had like 2 unboxing shorts that were like that, and I think 3 highlight clips, so it was like 5 shorts. That just randomly weren't shorts anymore. I was wondering why couldn't I find them in the shorts feed. Here's why.
I've been starting to think about doing shorts myself again. Like, I did a couple. Namely when I was doing my funny edits for Splatoon back in the day, but this is the first time I've had this. Dude, okay.
On this file, I guess so.
But no. This literally happened our last run through. Red Pikmin got the blue.
Yeah, but you might have reset. That's the thing. You might have reset on like a bad floor or something, so it didn't save to the file.
No. I'm saying is, on our way to the cave, I fought this enemy. He did it to the Pikmin. They had the bubble on them. They were running around. I whistled them, and I didn't get the cutscene. But now I'm getting the cutscene.
If you whistle them almost instantly, then maybe I can see how the cutscene didn't play, hence why it's only showing up now. Because, yeah, that should have played, because it can only play once, and then when it plays once and saves to the file, it doesn't repeat. So I'm going to just assume you were really good on your whistle. Because that, otherwise, is a weird bug I've never seen before.
Yeah, that's just, that was just odd. I'm like, what? Alright, I probably do one more run of this today. Before the day's over, anyways. Why did I misspell Nintendo Switch in the tabs? Sorry, I'm looking at... Okay.
I'm seeing Nintendo Switch. It sounds like a sandwich. To be fair, I was typing in the other day for the Splatoon anniversary stuff. I typed in cooperative, and they got me cooperative. It's like, who misspelled the tag, and then somehow that became a popular tag, so Switch saved it. It's like that. Okay. Yeah, I see it here. I typed in Nintendo, and I got Nintendo, obviously. Nintendo Switch, and then the third result is the misspelling one. Nintendo Switch. Like the one without the T.
Dude, Discord, please stop tweeting out or messaging the Blue Sky. That post came out like an hour ago. You did it like 5 times.
It really just wants to let people know about that one specifically.
Well, I'm sorry for all my friends in the Discord channel, because Jesus, well, why are you doing it like that many times?
There, I fixed the tag, because this is gonna bug us both for the entire night.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm just looking
I'm
around.
gonna look at that like, what the heck is this?
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Gee, the Switch was so good. Why didn't it get a Switch 2? That was a Switch 2 no one expected. The misspelled Switch. The one you get off AliExpress.
I saw someone
And it's just like essentially an Android tablet with a bunch of emulators slapped on it.
That's all post about how like, oh, people gonna get confused about the Nintendo Switch box because it looks like the Nintendo Switch, or Nintendo Switch 2 box because it looks like the Nintendo Switch box. I'm like, you don't see the giant 2 on the front
they're
of the
really
box?
trying to make sure people won't confuse things because of that giant 2. And that's just not even the box. That's for the accessories, the controller, the games. Like, everything has this giant 2 on it.
Yeah, like,
That's really
I don't
not
understand what the
possible.
issue is.
Like, I see it the same as, like, going from, like, the PS4 to the PS5. Like, no one confused the PS4 to the PS5 for, like, games, even though it's the exact same box, just with a different number, because they changed the coloring. And Nintendo's putting a giant old 2 on it. So, they really made sure people wouldn't be able to figure it out. I did see there was a leak, though, of, like, the different cartridge heights for the Switch 2, where it's, like, Switch 2 exclusive, game key card, and card that works with both Switch 1 and Switch 2. And I'm looking at it, it's like, sir, this is the same image. They look the same to me, so
yeah.
I need to see, like, maybe a better picture, because this was, like, a super low-res pic. Like, one of them, I couldn't even read the cart title because it was so blurry. I mean, we'll have it in a week, so we'll find out. I've heard the system, which is actually kind of good to see this. I've heard the system has already kind of been breaking street date because of some bad retailers, so I'm seeing a lot of employees going to get fired soon. But the system does not work unless there is an update to it. So Nintendo saw this coming, and they made it so that the system needs to connect online for your first time setup because of this. They want to make sure no one can just have the system before street date.
Of course, people probably took that as a bad thing, saying, oh, well, when the server shut down, you get a new Switch again. But I'm like, guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but also that's never going to actually be a problem because the systems will be launching after this that already have the newer firmwares on it that won't need online. And if you update your system, which everyone will be at some point in their life, it's going to have that newer firmware on there by default when your factory reset. So again, you won't need to connect online.
Honestly,
this is just for the initial release.
Honestly, it's just a big nothing burger. And this is what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to be so glad when this console launches because I am so sick and tired of seeing misinformation run around all the time. I'm so sick and tired of people, like, I just want to be excited for the console, but I feel like I can't, you know, and because people are just talking bad about it all the freaking time, which, granted, look, I know there's some things on there that concern me too. Like, the game key card thing is a big thing that bothers me a little bit. Not to the degree that it does some people, but it does bother me a little bit. Mainly because I'm just so used to games nowadays. I'm a physical collector too. Good God, you guys can see right there behind me, that big old shelf right there. It has all my games on it. Like, I agree with you. I'm scared for it too. The fact that game key cards and people are like, oh, I gotta download most of the game. But I'm also like, this is what people have been doing nowadays anyways. Like,
I was gonna say, I
game
think
companies
this is,
don't.
unfortunately, Nintendo fanboys who've never played a PlayStation or an Xbox in the past decade, because we've been living this life since 2013.
Yeah, it's literally been
Name
like
a game
this
nowadays that have shipped fully on a disc from a AAA company for either the Sony or Microsoft platforms, because it's extremely rare, especially
That's what I'm
now.
saying. Like, Steam. See, you don't even buy physical PC games anymore. Most of the stuff is on Steam. You have to go buy it on Steam.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing.
I mean,
but
yeah, for the most part, it actually is fine because it's more of a service issue there. But with the PC side, there's so many storefronts and there's so many people getting into the launcher scene now. You have plenty of options and it's fine.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the actual like physical thing, that was like phased out years ago because devices don't even have a physical drive on them anymore. And some companies circumvent that by like selling physical games on like USB sticks, but that only happened for like maybe 2 years tops. That did not last long at all. Like, I have a physical copy of like Freedom Planet 1 on a USB drive, but the thing is why they don't do that is games need constant updates. So even if you get a game that has 0 DRM, so you have a fully DRM-free version on a stick, it probably will need an update in the future, which is going to make that version you have on the stick completely outdated, and you can't update it to keep the fully DRM-free stuff. Like, it's just kind of a mess. So companies just stopped doing it, and it just saved them money. And also, you can buy the game on Steam for like $10 instead of like 40 at the store. So also, it has kind of benefited everyone involved.
I don't know. I think it's a big nothing burger at this point. Like, yeah, I'm upset the fact that, you know, companies would rather, like, not put their whole game on a 64 gigabyte cart when their game is a lot less. I'm looking at you, freaking Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Yeah, like, I understand why that happened, though, only because, yeah, it costs less money to get the game key card compared to the 64 gig cards. Like, I get it. It sucks, but I get it.
Yeah. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to go not buy Bravely Default Remastered because it's on a game key card. I'm not doing it. I'm still doing it.
If it's really that big of a thing that bothers people, then it's just like, don't buy it that way. Just buy it digitally, because it's going to be the same experience. So if that's how you feel, then just get it on the eShop. I just don't like the idea of fully downloading this stuff, but that's just how I've been like since the PS4 and Xbox One days, only because I've been running out of space within like 3 games, it feels like nowadays.
Yeah.
Can't wait until they bundle Call of Duty on an SSD, because we're getting to that point where it takes up a full dang SSD.
I know that the stream it looks like it's I'm being disingenuous because we're not in the Wistful Wilds yet, but promise we will.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it goes.
God, that's such a good power up.
Don't worry, I fixed it for you. I just hope it actually updated this time.
Okay, I gotta refresh.
Okay, yeah, the title actually did update. Thank God.
Eventually.
That's why I typed the tag, it didn't.
Thank you. That's funny. Eventually.
Like, I do that half the time with some of my stream titles, because I try to think of quirky things so that, you know, people click it, because that's the meta we live in. And I've sometimes done that, like, say... I did get to a Bowser fight in Mario Luigi last time I streamed it, but let's just say that one is an example. We're tracking down Bowser, and we're gonna fight him today, Mario and Luigi. Like, that'd be the stream title, and we end the stream never finding him. Because, look, man, when you're playing a game the first time, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. You think you know.
You have to make assumptions, and then the assumption turns out wrong. It's like, well, at least my title was quirky.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that, by the way. That was funny.
Could be like me and forget to update your game catalog title last time you streamed on YouTube. So it's like, happy 10 years Splatoon anniversary. Shows he's playing Sonic Unleashed.
Or are you playing Sonic Unleashed? Did it look like Sonic Unleashed?
I had to make that stream available to the public kind of fast, so I kind of forgot that one detail. Because I always just use a preset from the last broadcast and then just change what I need. I just kind of forgot the game title because it's in a sub-menu for some stupid reason on YouTube.
Man, it's getting really cold. Like, it's really cold down here. My parents have got the air on upstairs, so it's like, oh god.
He says this other person sits in 80-degree heat.
Then again,
I don't know why,
my biggest problem is I'm not wearing any socks right now, and I think that's what's doing it. Ta-da! How many purples do we have at this point? Let's go see.
I guess while we're loading it, I can tell you some fun facts that you will never see in this version because they took it out for some stupid reason.
What?
This is yet another game that was composed by Tataka. So you know what's gotta be in it.
His song.
The Tataka song Easter eggs here. Unfortunately, not in this version. It was only in the GameCube version. The Tataka song was taken out for the new play control version of Pikmin 2 onwards, which is sad. And I don't know why, but if you wait on the treasure collected screen there at the end of a cave for, I think it's like 3 minutes and 45 seconds. It's like close to 4 minutes. then you hear Chitaka song play. Also, with the GameCube copy, if you don't have a memory card inserted, the game will error when you go in a cave saying there's no memory card, insert one out to save. If you wait on that screen for about the same amount of time, so close to 4 minutes, you also hear Chitaka song there.
That's funny.
I don't know why it was removed, starting with the new Play Control version, because it's the same composer still with this game. Like, they kept all of his music in it. So I don't know why the Easter egg of all things specifically got cut.
Because they're weird. Sometimes...
Yeah, like, I sat on the cave screen there when you finish for like a good 5 minutes, and I did not hear the song play, which was so weird. Because I knew that was a thing from Pikmin 2, but I just never heard it in this port.
We can get one more run in, hopefully. I know.
Yeah. Yep, don't matter. I don't care. I will die if I have to for my purples.
Hurry up, guys. Jesus.
Yeah, they're close enough. They're in your party, so I'll just run to the entrance now.
Okay.
You don't have to be on top of you, essentially, to get in the entrance. I just gotta say 45 of 45 on the bottom.
I just get worried because sometimes they just get stuck on a wall.
That's fair. They do have bad AI, so this is fair.
I think after our last run of getting purples, I'm gonna go on stream break for just like 5 minutes because I'm really cold and I need to put socks on. It's driving me nuts now. I'm like, oh, I'm so cold now. I'm usually the opposite. I hate being hot. I'd rather be cold than hot, but now I'm just like, holy crap, I'm starting to freeze a little bit. And by the way, can you let me go? Thank you. Do 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 do. Why do you guys have to spawn right next to me?
Should be fine though, since the exit's right here.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like...
Because that guy didn't see you, so thankfully he wouldn't fly over. I always get worried about that when they're right next to base.
Subterranean complex, level 3. Okay, so something funny happened this week. So Pokemon Company released information saying, oh yeah, we're having a Pokemon Day, or not Pokemon Day, but a Pokemon Presents, 2 months from now. Why are you telling us this now?
Yeah, it's because I don't know what's been going on with the Pokemon Company this week for that announcement reason. Because they announced a Pokemon Direct showcase over a month away, and then they also just randomly said, also on social media, here's the release date for Pokemon ZA Legends. You could have saved that for the dang showcase in July! What is going on over there? Do you want to wait until July to talk about things or not?
I just don't understand why you're telling us if the thing's not until July 22nd. Why are we knowing this now? I don't.
It's kind of weird. They don't announce that stuff until what, a couple days before tops, and this is the first time they're announcing a month and a half early.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for the game.
Also announced the release date for a new game before that too. It's dude, what is going on over at the Pokemon Company HQ?
Don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for the game, and I looked at the Nintendo Switch 2 footage of the game. It looks good. Looks like it runs really well because it's in 60 for Pete's sake. Thank God.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's look, I don't care if the game looks any better or not. I just wanted to run past 15 frames this time, and that sounds like finally that's happening.
I haven't seen the footage of the Switch 2 enhancement of Scarlet and Violet yet, but I'm really hoping it helped that game out a lot. As much as I like Scarlet and Violet,
from what I heard that the devs were saying from it, I think they did get the frame rate bump. It didn't sound like they did too much with graphics, but it seems like it's running a more stable frame rate, and that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Because I'll deal with a game that still looks like from the PS2 era. It's whatever there. I just want the game to not drop frames all the time. Because that starts getting distracting. And I know some people personally who just can't play games like that because it gives them a headache.
Yeah. Like, I loved playing Scarlet and Violet. I really do. By the way, you and me, Lester, we gotta go back and finish the game. We haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have to go and...
Well, I end
we
up doing
finished...
that, like, starting next week.
Yeah, we could do that next week. I'd be fine with that. But,
yeah, because
like,
I'd be more interested in the Switch 2 version enhancement stuff, which should be dropping as soon as the console releases for all the free update stuff. At least I think so.
I'm excited for a lot of the enhancement stuff. I'm really kind of...
Did you update your phone app for the Switch Online thing yet?
Not yet. I think I did? I don't know.
I was gonna say, if it's now rebranded, it did, because they did rebrand it during this update. They're getting ready for the system's launch, because now it's not Nintendo Switch Online app, it's just Nintendo Switch app. And they already have in here the game-specific stuff. They have Zelda notes in it already. It just doesn't work yet, which is not surprising.
Oh, no, I haven't updated it yet. I need to.
Yeah, I would definitely update that next time you want to use it, because it doesn't work correctly without the update now. But it has more detail in it. Like, I can see more information on my friends list. So, say if I click your name, I can see that you're playing Pikmin 2. If you wonder what gave that away. I can see all your other play activity here. So I can see all the other games you played that would normally be in the play activity section on the console. So now it's just on my phone, too. It says how you become friends, when you did.
Oh,
So it's a way better breakdown for things. And then also support for the newer upload data stuff for the Switch 2's like capture feature.
All right, cool. I'll have to update it.
It's all ready for Switch 2, just without the system.
I'm trying to find I think we have a spot for the Switch too. I just hope we have enough from our entertainment system.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that much bigger than, say, like your Switch in the OLED dock. Because it's essentially the same dock, just with a little bit of bigger booty, essentially, because of the fan being built in. But it's the same form factor for, like, length. I made room on my shelf a couple weeks back. Ran a Ethernet cable to it, so it's all ready to go. Just gotta run the wires that it comes with. I use another Switch dock as a basis, and then it's pretty easy to figure out.
Hey, Ethan. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey there, Ethan.
We're grinding purple Pikmin, if that's what you're wondering. I'm trying to get 100. Oh god, not this floor. I freaking hate this floor.
Yeah, I think you're okay for now. Just, it looks like we had our friends spawn probably halfway downtown, so you should be okay.
Thank god.
Just, I don't know where the exit is for this floor.
What is this called? It's like a what is that enemy called? I can't. It starts with a G.
I'm looking it up again. I have the Pikmin wiki always on bookmarks, so
it's like a weird
it's very
G
easy to get
name.
here.
Gatling.
Yeah, Gatling Groink.
Groink. That's it. Sounds like groin. But
it's one of the easier ones for me to remember, yeah, because groink is a funny word. It's like, hey,
groink.
Sounds like groin.
Groink. Yo, groink.
I remember all the dweebles because dweeble is like a very common enemy in this game. Gatling Groink is a pretty funny one. The jelly floats because they're just jellyfish. Bulborbs because the mascot. Wally Hop because they just recently changed that for the past 10 years.
Sheer grubs.
Even though I still call them Wally Wogs once in a while.
Beetles. I think this will be it. I think we'll have 100 purples after all this.
Probably. If not, you'll be very close.
I was at 95 when I checked. Doing good. Was playing Stellar Blade demo on PC up until a few minutes ago, and it's still incredibly fun. I kind of figured.
How did the demo was out?
About that.
That's cool.
Yeah, the demo's out on PC. I still need to play the game myself. I
heard this game. I've heard like a very weird issue with this PC version. It's like, man, Sony is somewhat learning, and still not, because it doesn't have PlayStation Plus requirement this time around, so it won't be PSN locked. But it's still not in like a good chunk of the world. Probably because of the PSN situation and Sony. So even though it doesn't have it in the game, it still seems like it's not coming to a lot of territories, which is stupid.
Yeah.
And it has the new de novo DRM, so it's like, yeah, that's just a classic. Nobody listens to their fan de novo issue.
De novo.
I don't know, that's fine this time around, which is rare to get a Sony PC release without extreme controversy. It's like the games are fine, just they keep on mismanaging them.
I had no issues with the PC version at all. I was able to play the game at high settings. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
That's good to hear, because that's the thing I just worry about any newer game nowadays. Like, oh god, you're having to run it on low with upscaling, aren't you? Why? Because it runs like garbage. It's an unoptimized mess. So when I hear someone say it actually runs fine, that gives me hope. Because yeah, I'm looking at the system requirements, and the minimum is just a GTX 1066 gig, and the recommended is a RTX 2060 Super. Normally nowadays when I'm reading those specs, it's like, you need a 4080 on recommended on minimum, and then on the required is like the 5090 or something like around those lines, because the games are so unoptimized at this point. It's not even funny. These seem like actually good specs.
I'm so glad I started playing this series. I've been obsessed with Pikmin ever since we started playing this series now. Like I said earlier, I've been watching videos of people playing Pikmin and everything, watching randomizers and everything, and it's just like, oh my god, I love this. I love the series now. I kind of had a hunch I'd like it whenever I started this, but it was just, it's nice. This game is really fun. This series is really fun.
Yeah. You just need a 4060 if you want to play on high settings. I'm assuming for 1080p high, based on some of the stuff I was reading, because I wanted the supercard for 1440. But to be fair, most people are still playing at 1080, and that's more than enough. I know I can easily run it if that's the case, because my 3080 from a couple years ago is still more powerful than a 4060, thankfully. So it can just last for a couple more years. Actually, what is the margin on that?
Hey,
I do have a site that can tell me.
Discord, stop posting that I'm streaming. I know, everybody knows I'm streaming. Apologies to all my friends.
Oh, it's a 34% difference on this version. Okay, cool. I knew it was a big uplift. Yeah, no, when you're screaming that, I'm just reminded of the old stop posting meme from a few years ago. You're just that guy screaming about your stupid bot posts.
Oh no, gather your Pikmin.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not like they're all with me anyways. But yeah, I saw that number at the end. You have 110 purples, that's more than enough now. Because you just need 100 purples with you so you can get this treasure upcoming. So thankfully, you're done. Now you just grind more because you feel like it. You don't need them.
Discord kept telling me you were streaming, and it's like, but I'm playing my game. I can't watch it.
Don't worry. If you didn't see the post the first time, you'll see it the 7th.
Yeah,
we don't know what's been going on with that Discord today.
9th. I don't know why it's posting it constantly. It namely is posting my Blue Sky post, but
it's bugging out with the Blue Sky one, I guess.
It's bugging out with the Blue
Something
Sky
probably
post.
about the handshake is just randomly like resetting, I would assume.
Lagging it again. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, it looks like it's being cleaned up. Thanks, whoever's doing that. Thank you, Amber.
Yeah, there's only one more in there from what I'm seeing now. I just deleted the last one that
Yeah.
duplicated. So don't worry, I'll post again. Just because. If it does, I'm gonna laugh and also be very upset.
I should probably disable Discord whenever I play a game on PC. Oh, because of the noise,
That stuff,
noise.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, at that point, I would either go on Do Not Disturb or turn on Streamer Mode, because notifications get suppressed on Streamer Mode as well.
Oh.
So like
Pink
one of those
Menace
two
and
could work.
Spiny Alien Tree. When did I get those? I thought today was a brand new day.
You remember
wait.
that we finished? Yeah, we finished
I
the
remember now.
above ground searches, and those are the two things we had left from last session. So, yeah, that's expected.
Look, I'm sorry, Red.
Yeah, so it looks like you lose Pikmin, but you do convert. So yeah, your sacrifice was not in vain.
I'm sorry, Reds.
You got stronger.
Sorry, we had to sacrifice a few of you.
Now it's Louie's mother again. Remember the hill near our house, Louie? Didn't like being outside as a kid, so I took you there to learn to love plants. We ate a bug or two as we went. Lovely fall memory.
Thanks, Mom, for eating bugs.
What were the sizes of the bugs if that helped you out? Like, I know that these characters are the size of a quarter, but still, their world, they're normal size. So how many bugs do they eat to survive in the woods?
Okay, well, give me just like 5 minutes. Go put socks on, because I'm cold. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. FYI for everybody, I went and deleted the post off of Blue Sky, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this bug on Discord stops. I just hope it doesn't annoy the heck out of everybody. But yeah, hopefully that'll fix that. I hope, anyways. We'll see in the next like 5 minutes when it does it again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we'll find out the hard way.
Tonight's just buggy extravaganza. Everything's buggy. I guess we know where we know Louis' food palette came from. Yeah, I love eating bugs with my mother. Jesus. Anyways, now that we're completely done with all 3 areas here, let's head into the new area. It's about time. Let's do this. Do this tang. Do this tang, everyone. I did see this.
This is gonna be a great beginning because we're gonna be sitting here for, I swear, like 10 minutes waiting for a thing to be brought back to base. Because you already see it on the fly-in. That's how close your treasure is to base. That's gonna take half a day. Get out your hot and purples. I'm just gonna tell you to do this now. Get it out of the way first. Because it's gonna take forever to move this. And then while it's moving, you can scout the area.
I thought the Wistful Wilds, I thought it was going to be a green area. No, it's like devoid of any sort of greenery.
It's more like you're here during the autumn season.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's kind of the point.
Okay, where is this thing? Over here?
Yeah, it's right there. Yep. This is why you need 100 purples. 'Cause look at that weight
1,000!
counter.
1,000!
Yep. I think some of them are on that rock trying to get nectar, so stop that.
Stop beating yourselves up with rocks. That's not until the next game. Hey, get over there. No, it's still posted. Well,
I love how when we remove the message, it still finds a way.
holy moly.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is why
god.
I said, get this done now. It's gonna take forever. And you know what's the worst part? There's actually a little hidden mechanic in this game where if you flower up your Pikmin, they move fast. But if you use Ultra Spicy Spray, they get the flower movement temporarily. You have all flowers. This will not help. Unfortunately, spicing up flower Pikmin does not make them move faster.
Oh my god.
So we literally gotta just wait. So this is why I said, just get this done now. And while they're moving, you can go ahead and scout the area. Just look around.
I'll just
you're
have
gonna be waiting a while.
I'll just have the president go look around. I see a swooping snitch bug. An armored, what is this called? It's like a different armored beetle.
Yeah, because it's like in the same family. Not the beetle larva. Like a fully grown version, I think. I don't know why they have a separate name, because it's essentially the same enemy.
Oh, the Doomsday Apparatus? Is that what they're going to call
Cannon
this
Beetle.
thing?
That's what it is.
Decorated.
Yeah, so yeah, spoilers for its name. It's Doomsday Apparatus.
Doomsday Apparatus. That day.
I think it's the whole play on the joke because it's so heavy.
Do not destroy testing apparatus. Oh, I see the Groink is back. Hi, Groink.
Yeah, there's one here too. Yeah, because you're here on day 25, that shows up. I don't think it's here on early days, but you're always running into that on the first playthrough for that reason.
The creeping chrysanthemum. That's what these are called. I saw the later models for like the later Pikmin games. These are actually like frogs.
Yeah. This game does not really look like that kind of.
It doesn't look like
anime
a
at all.
frog to me in this game.
So weird.
Okay, there's a bridge I gotta take care of. Probably take some blues here and start working on that tomorrow. Well,
I think I remember seeing like
oh,
a very
got it.
careful
Okay, cool.
aim.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good.
There we go.
With very careful aim, I think it's possible for the Gatling going to actually blow up the poison generator on this wall in front of you. It's extremely precise. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's like something I see people do in like a challenge run, like a no whites run.
Okay, now that we got 100 purples, let's put some of these guys back. I'll keep 21. There we go. We might need the blues. I need the blues to get started on that bridge. So we'll just take 40 of them. Yellows. Take some of these guys. I did see some whites, like poison stuff. So let's get some whites taken care of. All right.
I will
where's
just
my
warn you
straggler?
of one thing. The final thing you should be doing in this area is one specific cave. I'll point it out when you're close to it. Because if you think, oh, go in this cave now. No. Because it has the final boss in it. I would not. And it's in the area where that wall was in Gatling Goink. It's like it's around that area.
Okay. Where did I leave the captain at? Oh, he's right there.
Oh, he just got shot in the water. That makes sense.
Get on the Pikmin and picking up the corpse. Get back over here, guys. Don't worry about it. Get the bug. Get the snitch bug. At least we got the Doomsday Apparatus today. We got that out of the way.
Yeah, the whole reason why we were grinding up those purples. That's why I say, get it over with now, because that thing takes a good chunk of the day just to bring back, even though it's right next to where you land.
Alright. Alright. Let's dismiss. Blue Pikmin. Okay. Most of my blues. There we go. Get rid of the Wally Hog.
Yeah,
Wally
fun
Wa-
trying to
Wally
do
Hog.
anything over here with this groink. Oh my god, we got a surplus of potions from that mini dungeon. I would definitely freeze it, because this guy, remember the whole quirk of He's one of the very few enemies that comes back to life, which sucks.
There we go. I don't have to worry about him no more.
No Phoenix down for this guy.
I know I lost a couple, but that's alright. Sacrifices. Oh god, poison.
Yeah, nice combo of trying to fight with the poison generator behind you and the fire in front of you. It sucks.
Alright. There you go. Start working on that bridge. Once this bridge is done, then we can get the white Pikmin to come over here and start working on the wall. I guess some of you guys can take this stuff back. That's fine. Not like I really care about numbers and stuff right now, but...
Yeah, at this point in your adventure, it's kind of just there.
But, you know, the blues are kind of busy at the moment, so... Gotta learn to multitask because I gotta learn Dandori skills, don't I? And that's all that is all about.
I mean, this is the one that introduces that whole idea.
I gotta get ready for 4 and learn how to Dandori. Sorry, I thought I heard something fall down. I'm gonna go figure out what that was. Give me just a minute. Lester, you can talk to chat for a little bit.
Okay. And this is definitely a stream of all time when it comes to these weird issues tonight. How's everybody doing tonight in the said chat? Anyone here excited for next week if you are picking up the said Switch 2? If you're not, on the Switch 1, then I get a sticker and put it on the back of it. There you go. Now it's the Switch 2.
Cat knocked something off in the bathroom. He opened the bathroom door and he knocked a plant off of the off of the thing in the bathroom. I was like, "What was that fell down?" I was like, "Oh God, what was that?" So I had to go take care of that real quick. Luckily, it didn't. My house is all carpet, so it didn't shatter. Jesus, that scared me for a second. I was like, "What happened?" My copy of Cyberpunk 2077 is apparently coming on Wednesday because Walmart decided to break Street Day. Yeah, I got charged.
Oops.
I got charged from Walmart for my Pro Controller because I had my Pro Controller there. Originally, I had not only the Pro Controller, but I had the Amiibo there, but I canceled all my Amiibo orders because I just can't afford all that right now.
Yeah, Amiibo anymore is just way too expensive. I just don't understand the markup difference. It's so terrible.
Yeah, so
I got an email, what was it, the other day about the Best Buy stuff, because I got all my stuff pre-ordered from Best Buy. And it just said, hey, reminder, check your stuff, make sure it's all good. But I haven't seen any charges yet on my card.
There's a cave right here. I didn't even see this. Wait. From all appearances, this is a particularly frightening crevice. The data is horrifying. Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back? Well, if you still wish to enter, Keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving. I ain't no pussy. I'll go in there. Sorry, excuse me.
Okay, wasn't expecting that one. All more being out of here is like, man, I am very much experienced at this point. I have the mouth now. I've been through worse.
I'm sorry. No, yeah, no charges for my. Now gift a sub to yourself.
Yeah, do the old tradition, but it's your channel, so you gotta do it yourself. Unfortunately, you can't gift the sub to yourself because you automatically get a tier 3. So give it to Amber. Then it goes back in the same pocket.
No charges my card at Best Buy. Yeah, this thing is going to happen on Monday or Tuesday. That's what I'm starting to think, too.
Something like that, yeah. I just checked mine. There's nothing there yet. They gave out the reminder for people this week saying, hey, that order's coming up soon. Just make sure your stuff is correct. But they haven't sent out any charges yet.
Is that the cave that you told me not to do yet?
No, the one near base is fine. In fact, that's the one you should start with, because in terms of difficulty, that's the easiest of the 3. Because I will warn you, the caves here, if you thought them were hard before, they get harder. Like, oh my god, these last 2 caves are That's how I feel about them.
Well, we'll go jump into this one then.
Yeah.
I'll worry about the wall
tomorrow. You don't have that much time
tomorrow.
left in the day, so it's perfect to jump into this cave first.
Alright. Let's go, guys. Meh. Cavern of Chaos. I don't like the name of that.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, this is a very foreboding name.
Oh god, it's this structure. Of course it's this structure.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a good chunk of how this cave will look, at least in the beginning, because I think it does change later.
Okay, well, it's...
Actually, now remembering it, I think this cave has like almost all like the main aesthetics you
We're
normally
already
see.
starting. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, this floor is loaded with bombs. It has, I think, yeah, I'm seeing it now on the wiki. 13 bomb rocks. You know, in case you weren't hating bomb rocks beforehand with your previous experience in the subterranean complex.
I saw that. Just run through with your captain. Okay, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I would. I don't think there's any real traps here that are Pikmin triggered. If anything, it would just be on the treasure. But you'll deal with that when you have to.
Okay, hold on. Let me take one. I said one. I think there's a treasure right there. Buried.
Yeah, there's the 2 treasures here you see in the distance, that candy and marble. So thankfully they're pretty close to each other.
Actually, let me just throw you over there. I'll deal with the bomb rocks here. Hi, Marble.
I almost thought for a second you said Marla. It's like, hey, you were right. No context.
No context needed. Oh, look, hey. Bomb rock killed that guy. Ow. Just walked right into that one. Okay. I didn't see any other bomb rocks. Like, oh, maybe I blew them all up. Okay, maybe I'm good now.
You might have. If that's the case, then you're fine. I don't remember them being triggered spawn. things. Like, I don't think that's the case here.
God, I love purple Pikmin. I love purple Pikmin so much. Jeez. Is this broke? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's broken.
Oh, he must have broke it with the bomb rock. Okay. I know what happened now.
Like, there's a good chance of that happening, so that's probably what happened.
Okay. No. Guys, come on. Come back.
No, that's
back,
fine.
back.
They're not close enough when they're attacking him. And it looked deceptively large, but because it was on that pillar, it was a little bit higher up, so the blast rate couldn't reach as easily.
That's alright, it's just 3.
Yeah.
Back here, guys. Have I seen all the enemies yet? Or there's not new enemies yet, are there?
Not that I know of. I think you probably have seen all the enemy types at this point. Because there's not like a secret enemy in this game like how there was for Pikmin 1 and the Smoky
Get back,
Frog.
guys!
Yeah, that's a really bad spot for that to drop. Cool, that was close.
Let me guess. Nope. Okay. Take that one. No, I was just waiting for it. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there are some bomb rock traps.
Oh god. Oh god.
I hope they move fast because I think they'll be okay if they do.
Jesus, get away from that. Freaking game gives me jump scares all the freaking time anymore. Enamel Buster? What is it, because it's got a nut on it?
That and chocolate.
I guess, yeah,
I'm looking
chocolate
at all
would.
different enemies here in the game, and I think, yeah, the only ones you haven't seen are bosses.
Which is
There are
understandable.
certain bosses you haven't seen yet, obviously, which, yeah, that makes sense. But in terms of common enemies, not seeing anything here you haven't really seen yet.
I guess I didn't activate all the bomb rocks like I thought I did. Alright, well, this floor is cleared out. Bum, bum. Yeah, I don't know why Discord's just glitching out tonight. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
When isn't it at this point?
Mr. President of Hockatate Freight wants all the money, even the pitiful amount you get from enemies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I will take those 10 pennies, thank you.
Oh, hi. Fiery bulborbs. Oh, I just love that.
Yeah, I remember this floor kind of being weird for that reason, because there's no way to find them unless you have reds. So good luck if you didn't have reds.
Kill the snitch bug, please. Thank you.
I believe one of them actually does have a treasure too, so you will need to kill one of the fiery bulblaxes. You'll know which because of the radar, thankfully.
Yeah. Well, 100 Pocos more than a year's salary, apparently. Really?
Yeah, no, that's like the whole point when the game started. He was so surprised how much money one little bottle cap made. So that little corpse is essentially just millions in the president's eyes.
Bye, snitch bugs. I don't miss you. You guys, I mean, they don't kill me. I don't care that snitch bugs that much. They're just annoying. I hate them because they just, like, They just
Yeah.
bother the heck out of me sometimes.
Well, especially when they're like a floor type like this, where they can hover over an edge and then throw Pikmin off the side.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
can be
worried
deadly
about.
for a floor type like this.
Man, I just can't wait for next week. Next week we'll have a new system and everything else, and we have a lot of fun things to try to test out and everything else with it.
Yep.
New Mario Kart.
Dude, I'm glad I finally got my setup figured out for that reason, because man, that's been a fun 3 months.
I'm just gonna be glad because I don't have to worry about the stress anymore of like making sure my pre-orders are okay.
God, that's how I feel. As soon as I get the thing in my hand, the stress finally goes away. Because that's how I feel in general. It's like, dude, man, I'm so worried about the pre-order situation. And for good reason, because it was horrible. And I was so worried about the lead-up because all these other stores have been canceling it. It seems like Best Buy's been the best one about it, because they haven't really canceled anyone to order from what I've heard, but Walmart's been canceling orders. Target, GameStop's been canceling orders. Well, let's not kid ourselves. You didn't buy it from Target. Nobody bought it from Target, because their system was so broken, you couldn't even get it from Target. So if you somehow bought it from Target, you won the lottery just to get it canceled.
Apparently, Steve and George did.
Which I don't know how, because again, nobody ordered from Target. Their system was so borked. I had it in my cart, I swear, 5 times that night from Target. Not a single one finished the checkout process. Not a single one. And I was there minute 1 till like 1 a.m. So I don't know how someone else was able to get any order from that platform.
Oh, lordy. I don't have many reds. Nope. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I don't like you walking around like this. Okay, there we go. I have to keep going back and forth. I'm sorry, but it's just like, ah, man, I don't have that many reds.
You have to work what you have. Just remember, you got a surplus of the potions at this point, so every once in a while it might just be better just to freeze them or just spicy up. In this case, I wouldn't do it at all because he's basically dead.
He had the treasure, so.
Yeah, so that was one you had to kill.
I tried to get it from Target myself, but I tried going through it so many times and failed. Yeah, I did too. I'm just glad I stayed in line at Best Buy. I got put in the line, I just stayed in there, and I was like, oh, thank God. I managed to get it.
I agree. I mean, funny story, I was actually in line for Walmart and Best Buy, and I actually got one from Walmart, but then they instantly canceled my order. It was more of a credit card problem than anything else, because of how glitchy the pre-orders were that night. Can you believe my order was marked as fraud? Yeah, I can, because the system was so broken. So I had one, then it just kind of went away, but thankfully, someone else I know was able to secure it from Best Buy, so I got a store pickup from them. I was like, good, I'll just give you the money for it then. You were put in line, then 2 minutes later, you were able to pre-order? No, that was fast. Because I heard a lot of people said it took them like 30 minutes to upwards of an hour if they got in the line for both Walmart and Best Buy. I heard they both were kind of the same waiting time.
I am losing way too many Pikmin. I need to focus a little bit better. I had like 77. I was like, I came in here with 100 or 96. I think that's a little too many Pikmin deaths for my liking.
Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to reset.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I was able to secure something that night. Granted, I don't think after the system's been out for a while, like, we'll have too many stock issues, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, give it a couple months, obviously. Because the beginning's bad, because we live in a scalper world now, which is the problem. That's why things have been so bad. But once you give it a couple months of it being out, then it won't be as hard to get. The only thing everyone's worried about is pricing, because, dear God, this economy right now. But all the systems randomly going up in price, people are worried that could happen with the Switch too. And even Nintendo said it might, we don't know. Because of, you know, current situation.
Current decisions being made. Not gonna say anything on that.
Yeah.
Kill the snitch bug.
Oh, okay, that was weird. I was wondering what that notification was. So I'm playing a game on my Xbox right now. My computer just went off. I got an achievement. I did not know they sent achievements to your computer now.
What?
For when
They
you're on
do?
the Xbox itself. Yeah, I just saw, like, I got an achievement because I'm playing Resident Evil 5 on my Xbox One. Because I was just in the mood to play it. And I got an achievement, but it popped up on my computer, not the console. Which is weird, because I've never seen that before.
Oh God, don't you do it. Okay, I was like, yeah, I saw you going over there. Stuck on the corner. Oh God. Dude, why am I missing you? Leave the corpse alone. Don't go anywhere near him. At least not yet, anyway. Alright. All you guys need to be here. Why are you guys over there? Oh, I see. You're stuck in a crevice. That's why. Day of my life. Stuck in a crevice again. Don't know what to do.
Mood.
God. Oh God. Get back, Sigma. Dude, seriously? Go away. Go back to sleep, please. For the love of God, please go back to sleep. He's like, no, I heard that. I'm coming back. Can you please go back to sleep? Please? I don't like fighting these things because I have to use certain Pikmin in order to... You guys know what I'm talking about. There goes some of my reds. Do these bulborbs burn off flowers?
I think they can, but that's only if it's like not a red type. The other ones, if it's just they're knocked off, then maybe. Oh, that's why I wasn't getting them. I forgot I turned off notifications like last time I recorded something on this console. God, that was probably like 5 years ago, because I never used my Xbox.
Well, I bought Stellar Blade for PC. I guess I made out of money this week. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Dude, that's like the problem when I'm like, oh, I need this thing or maybe want that. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna be out like $600 here in a couple days. Maybe I shouldn't. Instantly goes for it anyways. So I understand the mood.
Come on, guys, just kill him, please. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. You guys, this enemy is making me nervous. I don't like the fire. I know that
it's either like a surplus of reds or water, and you don't have either right now. So that's why I just recommend you freeze them with the purples. Like, you have plenty of purple potions to freeze.
Oh, that's what you mean. Purple, oh, like purple potions.
Yeah.
Wait.
You just forgot you had purple potions, didn't you?
No. I didn't. I got confused with what you were saying. I was like, I can freeze them with purple
okay, that's
Pikmins? Fair. That's what I was like, what I thought when you said. But the thing is,
maybe
though,
with like a good slam, but yeah, no, it's a potion.
Doesn't the fire not go out whenever, though? I think we tried this before.
Yeah, but then you can swarm it with reds.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. No, this is not bueno. This is not bueno at all. Alright, let's use it again. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Lester. Thank you so much for telling me about the mono thing with the Game Gear thing. That was the first thing I did when I tried recording my next episode, was talking about that.
Yeah, I hate that's a bug they have in Origins, but how am I not surprised with all the problems that Origins have? I gave you a free talking point when you think about it, too.
Yeah.
Because I remember when that first released as an update, what was it, in 2023 or 24? I think it was 24. When that happened, no, it was 25, it came out in 22. I don't remember years. When the Game Gear stuff came out for Origins Plus, I remember playing it and instantly thought, wait a minute, there's something wrong here, because it sounds like this game's playing double. Like, it sounds like I'm hearing the soundtrack twice in this game. So then I loaded up the Sonic Adventure DX version of the same Game Gear game, and then, yep, nope, they bugged it. Because I only hear the music once. I'm hearing it twice in my ears in Origins. And it's so stupid that bugs still exist now.
Frosty Bobble. What does bobble even mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look that one up.
But yeah, that was the first thing I talked about when I started recording the next episode. I posted a post on my YouTube. I just don't know if anybody really checks posts on YouTube anymore, because.
I mean, it's fair because of how like bury them sometimes.
But I told everybody that uploads for this series is going to be kind of slow. just for the nature of the videos I'm making for this next segment of game that we're playing. It's like literally I have to do like 3-hour recording sessions to finish the whole game and then edit it down to like a 50-minute video. Well, at least that's what I did for the last part. Holy crap. Okay. At least that's what I had to do for the last part anyways. I had a 3-hour recording session and I had to edit it down to, you know, 50 minutes because, you know, I had to cut out all the times I died and struggle ports there. And try to make it seamless and everything else. Whoa! Hi, creeping Christianthrum! Get back.
Yo, hey, how you doing? I'm here to ruin your day.
Scared the crap out of me. Anyways, just yeah, for the nature of the video I'm making, yeah, just it's taken a long time to edit, and I have to do post commentary on the part that I edit because I'm doing I'm not doing live commentary on that stuff. Not when I'm sitting there reloading save states. I don't like doing that, so I just do it this way. Which I mentioned in the video. I hope nobody cares I'm using save states. I'm sorry, I just want to make it easier on me to have this record. The game's hard. The Game Gear games are really hard. They're a lot harder than the Genesis version of games. Mainly boss fights in those games, honestly. Some games are easy and fine. Like, I know when I get to Sonic Chaos, that's gonna be a lot easier on me than Sonic 2. Sonic 2 just... the bosses, for whatever reason, are just... There's one stage in particular I'm not looking forward to. I haven't recorded that part of the playthrough yet. Get back!
Well then. I think I know what's happening next.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was stupid. That was stupid on me.
fair.
That was a me issue. Because I should have just thought about it. Because I saw the like 3 falling rocks in this cave already. Should have known. Hey, we're not done with that yet. Anyways, what I was trying to say was the fact that the nature of the videos are just gonna be kind of there. When we get to like games like Tales Adventure, where the game is literally a really long game, that's gonna take a little bit to get through and put it in one video. Honestly, that's the only game that I can think of that's gonna take me a while to record. Man. Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah. Tales Adventure is going to be the game that's gonna be a lot of stuff to cut and edit. That game's pretty long. I mean, long for a Game Gear game. Most of the games I've been playing on the Game Gear, it takes like maybe like a 3-hour session. Tales Adventure took me at least almost 10. But that's because I was going back and forth. Dude, stop, Matthew, stop. My God, I'm so stupid. Ugh. Anyways, yeah. Because I was trying to learn more all the stuff, because Tales Adventure is a Metroidvania game. I had to go find where all the items are and where to look up and everything else. That's usually why it takes me a little bit longer on my first playthrough of Metroidvania game. Trying to learn the routes and everything. Okay, now let's get down here and watch out for the rock. Don't be dumb. Oh, hey, the layout changed. Does it normally change?
Yeah, every time you reset it will.
Why
Just
haven't
hasn't
I
really
felt-
happened much, surprisingly.
I was gonna say, why haven't I felt like it has changed that much? Oh, hey, Mamuda. That was almost bad. Creeping chrysanthemum. I saw the eyeballs. God, I love purple Pikmin. Okay, get him. Get this wall taken care of. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on this past today. It just seems like a lot of technology just doesn't want to work with me today. Like, we had that computer issue last night, and we had to fix it up. Discord's doing this weird thing right now. I have that glitch that's going on Twitch right now that I mentioned earlier. Lester, you had a couple of issues. And not only that, like we kind of had a problem last night with messenger thing. All right,
Oh, to be fair, if you're talking about the thing I'm thinking of, that was just me being stupid. So that whole issue was only because I missed the check mark on something, so a message went out that wasn't supposed to. Let's just say, if you knew where to look, you might have got a sneak peek of what to expect coming out on Monday on my channel.
I hope you like Stellar Blade, Ethan. I've been kind of wanting to play that game at some point. So many games to play anymore.
Yeah, there has been, really. That's funny, I'm like, man, we got some cool releases coming out this upcoming week. I can't wait to play all these new things. Goes back and plays the game from 2008 right now because he's booted up RE5. I don't know why, but I'm gonna recommend a lot of challenge videos. Like, I'm seeing someone play through the game on professional. Dear God, this game sucks on that difficulty. Don't do it.
I could have told you that, because I did it on professional.
Yeah, I mean,
It sucks.
oh, have you beaten RE5 on professional?
I think I got like halfway through and I stopped.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes sense because of how bad the difficulty is. I think, like, if you get the achievement, whether it be on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, it's like maybe 2% of the player base on any of the systems have done it. That's how bad it is. Nobody wants to bother.
Good thing Mamudas aren't deadly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's actually fine to fight these enemies.
I played and recorded on the demo for PS5 last year. I liked it back then. I did buy it for PS5, but my laptop just runs the game rate way better. That's understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, especially because now your laptop has better power than the PS5. Like, I think it's more on par with the Pro model now, from what I remember hearing about the specs of Pro. So, that should tell you a lot.
Okay, we're just gonna take this floor nice and slow, guys. Like we've been doing with every cave. I see you, creeping chrysanthemum. I see your eyes in there. There we go. I lost 2 Pikmin bullets. All right. From what I understand, Pro runs the game at about 80 frames per second. Oh, really?
That's pretty good. Because that's when I hear about some games on that model. It does run it at higher frame rate. It depends on the game, from what I keep on hearing. Because there are some that barely run better than the standard PS5 because they just don't really have a Pro patch. That's been kind of the bigger problem. I remember the PS4 Pro had a lot of the same problems at launch compared to like PS5 Pro, but because it outputted in 4K and had that super sampling, any game automatically looked better. But the PS5 Pro just doesn't have that advantage out of the gate. I think I heard some PS4 games look better, but how much better does 1% look? Like, I'm sorry. You're not gonna notice.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, good idea. Just trigger pretty much every trap you can with your captain.
I'm tired of running into the same problem. I'm just so sick and tired of doing it. Okay, there we go. I think we've activated all of them. Alright, let's explore with a little bit of ease this time. I think I'm all flowers now. There we go. How are you half health, Mamuda? Why were you... Oh, the rock must have hit him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless we get something truly unique graphically in a new console, I think it's hard to determine how much games can differentiate each other between old gen and next gen console, better lighting text. Yeah, I kind of agree with it. We've definitely plateaued in terms of graphics. Whenever I see somebody like saying, "Oh, here's the PS4 version, here's the PS5 version," I'm like, what is really the difference? I don't see too much.
The bigger problem nowadays we gotta fix is optimization. Like, I don't care how good of a game looks, if it's running at 30 frames per second with upscaling on a high-end card that costs me like over $1,000, we're doing something wrong. Like, that's the part we need to fix next, because things are getting ridiculous. I think nowadays gamers are looking at the frame rate than the actual graphical quality. Like, if a game doesn't have like 120 hertz, people are already saying, yeah, it's gonna not play great because it's not gonna feel smooth. They're not saying, I need that 4K Ultra HD texture pack, because they don't care. They want the game to run good, not to look perfect.
Yeah.
If they want that, they go look outside.
I'd just rather have a game have a cool art style rather than graphics, like realistic graphics. Yeah, sure. I like it, like looking at pretty parts in games, but I'm also like, that's not why I bought the game in the first place, to look at pretty. If I wanted to go see somewhere pretty, I'd go on a trip or something. You know what I mean? I just prefer art style more than anything.
I mean, there's some games from like 20, even 30 years ago that are holding up really well nowadays because of art style.
Yeah. Wind Waker.
Like earlier today, I was seeing someone play the original Paper Mario on N64 and just seeing, oh yeah, that looks nice in 1080p. As soon as you upscale that art style held up great. It looked like it could have released today.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter about graphical fidelity as long as the art style holds up, because then it could be timeless. We got plenty of games that tried to do realism for like even 10 years ago that are starting to look bad now.
I wanted to ask you guys something. People in chat can talk to me too about it, and you can chime in, Lester. I was thinking about it because I watched that same people play Paper Mario today. I'm kind of like, I haven't played Paper Mario since, well, we streamed it years ago. I was thinking, maybe that'll be the next game I stream is Thousand Year Door. Would everybody be okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a fun one to watch.
Would people be interested in watching
I know people
me play
really
Thousand Year
into the
Door?
game.
I'd play the remake,
Now the question is, would you
obviously.
play the original or the remake?
Yeah,
Okay, instantly answered.
Yeah, I'd probably play the remake over that.
That's fair because of accessibility at that point. Like, if you don't have the original, yeah, remake it is.
I do have the original, it's just I don't have my... I don't think I have my GameCube. I guess I could play on the Wii. No, I don't even have the Wii hookup anymore.
That's fair.
I
I will say the only thing I heard as a bad thing about that version on Switch is that it's running in 30 frames compared to 60, but the game engine still thinks it's 60, so there are some input issues.
Oh,
That's the only thing I've heard that's bad about it.
well,
Which
maybe
is
this
fair because that's the same problem that the Bowser Inside Story remake had on 3DS. But that one had it worse. It actually ruined the game for a lot of people.
Okay, I'm just glad. Astral Chain still looks really good compared to other games that's generated. Dude, that is a game I still need to go back and finish.
Yeah.
God,
Oh, yeah, same. Eventually.
I did like
That's an
playing
eventually
Astral
one.
Chain. I did really like playing Astral Chain.
I think it just released at a weird time for other releases, because I remember getting into it for like the first few weeks, and then everything else was starting to come out around that season. Just like a couple weeks later, so it just kind of got overshadowed fast.
Child of the Earth. I like that name of that vegetable, the potato. That's funny. But yeah, I need to go back and play Astral Chain. There's a lot of games that I started and I just didn't finish. Amber was talking to me earlier today. She says, you know, I kind of really want to go back and finish Three Houses because I never actually did. Even though we've beaten the game, we haven't played the other routes. And considering in order to experience the whole game, you have to play the game 4 different times. 5 if you want to be crazy.
I can
5.
understand why you haven't finished it.
5 if you want to be crazy and play maddening mode, but, you know, it's...
I hate when games do that, because I'm not playing another 100 hours to see, like, a 10-minute difference in ending. Like, my God, I don't have that time.
Well, each route is significantly different. Like, the story is... I'd say it's only, like, 50% the same.
Yeah, I've heard that, so at least it's the better thing. Like, compared to some other games out there that do that, replay the other ending, where it's just the same thing for the most part. That's a better way of doing it, of just being half the same and half different. Like, from what I understand, Fire Emblem games are some of the better games about multiple paths or multiple endings, just because of that replay not feeling as bad.
I know one of my games that I could probably finish this, now that it's getting remastered, is I could probably go back and play through Bravely Default, and hopefully I can finish it this time.
Oh, I hope that they fix the second half problem, because I've heard so many horror stories about once you get to Chapter 5, because of just how the pacing just drops off a cliff. Because that's been the most common complaint everyone's said about it. So I would hope the devs have took that to note. But who knows how this remake is functioning. Is it just graphical upload for game fixes? We don't know yet. We won't find out until it comes out.
What enemy is... Is that Emperor Bulblax?
Oh. Yeah, Emperor Bulblax. The joke.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Holy
Remember,
crap.
just whack him with a bunch... Yeah, there's 2 here. Just kill him with a bunch of purples and this guy stands no chance.
What is that? Looks like trash.
I mean, one man's trash, another man's treasure. In this game, it's a literal thing.
It literally looks like trash. Oh,
It
open
is.
pudding thing. A milk tub. Really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like where you get creamer for your coffee. That's literally what we got.
All right. Well, Emperor Bullblacks, they're gonna have fun with you. Wait, hold up. We got dummies over here. Just literally, this water is so shallow. Why can't you go in it?
Yeah, I know. It's like drowning in the kiddie pool here.
Oh, that wasn't a good idea. I forgot he does the jump and stomp thing. Oh, that wasn't fun. Pikmin. Gonna be playing Reset Heavy again. Well, then again, that's just normal.
Yeah, you do that with a lot of the caves in this area, sadly, because they're hard caves.
How many caves are left in this game? There's 3? I guess so.
There's those 3 caves you have here. That's it.
Okay.
But I will say, the final cave in this one is pretty meaty, because I think it's like 14 floors.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense when it's supposed to be the final trial of the game, because it's where the final boss is located. I mean, it's worse than Pikmin 4, because the final cave in that game is like 50 floors.
Jesus.
And with that game's horrible loading times, you're there for like at least 2 hours. I feel like half of it's just loading the next floor. God, I really hope that game doesn't load like absolute crap on Switch 2. I really don't. That's the worst part about Pikmin 4. It's 30-second loading times. And there's a lot of them. I mean, it's not getting an enhanced version. I just hope like older games that are emulated on the system, because that's how the backwards compatibility is working. It's like half hardware, half emulated. So I just hope that improves loading times for older games. 'Cause, man, some of those games need a fix.
Oh, he took half damage? Or quarter damage? How did you do that, buddy?
Good question, because I don't see anything over there that could have ate like a bomb rock. It's just a wall of fire.
Dude, seriously. Okay. Emperor Bullblacks. We don't attack his back, do we?
No, you attack his head.
Okay.
As I say, you throw purples on his head, and it will do a lot of damage fast.
Okay.
Because it just stacks the damage on top of him.
I wonder how that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game is. Everybody says it's really good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. Because I've heard if you're a fan of, like, the Mario and Luigi kind of combat, that's essentially what it is for its RPG. It's like, oh, that's good. You don't see many games trying to do reaction-based kind of tactical elements in an RPG.
Yeah. I don't know. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door might be the thing I do, but I might change my mind. I'll keep everybody posted. I mean, granted, I don't think we're... I think it'll be probably either...
Yeah, you still have a ways to go with this one, so...
I think we still have probably, what, 2 streams left of this game? Probably. That depends if I go super slow continuing.
I mean, again, some of these last set of caves that we have, they are pretty difficult, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're in a cave for at least an hour plus when there's 3 of them.
Kind of wasting my spicy. Well, I guess I could go wake him up.
This one's gonna be a pain to fight. I don't like how it's in the water. And that's the one that has the treasure too, of course.
What?
Like ideally,
What?
yeah, that.
You guys
must have-
died in a
Did you
kiddie
throw him in a
pool.
bomb? Oh, he drowned. I thought it was a bomb still. Never mind.
Why'd you guys die in a kiddie pool? Jesus. I hate this. I hate that they die in shallow water like that. You know, it's
Can
so
we get
funny.
a better spawn where these guys aren't knee deep in water? Because we know our Pikmin love to swim.
But yeah, like I still remembered whenever you were playing, you streamed the demo of Pikmin 4, and Ochi landed in the water and they couldn't swim. It was so funny.
Yeah,
I felt so bad
that's the
for
early
Ochi.
game. It's just funny because it's like the same problem that Pikmin have. It can drown in like a shallow thing of water. It's like, okay, Pikmin, really? You're that dumb? And then you see Ochi clip through the floor. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. That's worse. It makes sense, you know, story-wise. It's just funny.
Anything happened was talking vacation plans with my parents. No, you didn't miss anything, Ethan. Just me resetting because of dumb things.
Well, that just
Namely-
looks like a fun area for the Fireball Blacks. Is it looking towards you or away from you? Because that'll dictate where it is. I think it's looking away from you, towards
Yeah,
the
it's
water.
away from me.
Yeah, that sucks. You want this thing to look towards you if you're gonna throw Pikmin at it originally.
But yeah, you didn't miss anything,
Mind you-
Ethan.
And mind you, the bomb rock strat from the first game still works here. If they eat a bomb rock, they do get stunned. It's just these guys are so small, it doesn't matter. Especially with, you know, the whole purple destroys them in like a good 20 seconds tops if you just throw.
How did he already lose half or a quarter of his health?
I'd say, like, unless he is eating a bomb, I'm very confused on. Because I don't get to see it right away.
That was a lot of purples that died. Jesus.
And thankfully you got the treasure that needs them, so now it doesn't matter. Why is it always the one in the water that has to have the treasure? It's always the one nowhere near you.
I don't understand how you're taking damage. I'm not doing anything to you.
A lad said getting hurt by the fire, which that's a new one.
All right. Yeah, this is turning bad. Ugh, I don't like the water in this area. Like, I don't mind fighting the Emperor Bulblacks. It's just this water's killing me. According to VG Time, Stellar Blade looking at 4060 1440p, very high settings with DLSS 4 is nice.
Of all the frames, why it has to be that one for the kind of costumes those characters have in that game? Like, come on, man. I almost feel like this is being done on purpose now.
But yeah, there's the exit. I don't want that though. $69 seems to follow me, and I'm not even into the meme. Yeah, I know. Why don't you come over here, buddy? Yeah. You want a tasty bomb rock? Let me just do it this way. Oh, I guess he's stunned when he does that. Oh, shoot. That was bad. Bad spot to be doing that. Alright, come here, dude. Come here, Mr. Bullblacks. You imbeciles! You imbeciles!
Ah, C4. Let me just touch it.
Just because it dismissed you doesn't mean you get to go over there and beat up rocks that blow up. Jesus. It's like children. I swear. I'm gonna go stick a fork in the outlet. That's what that was. I'm making a fool of myself because Emperor Bullblacks was nerfed pretty bad in this game. He's getting the upper hand on me here. Go ahead and get this bomb rock that's right behind you, buddy. Come on. There we go. Oh my god. Get out of the water. Is that a crab claw?
Yep. Just got crab raved.
You guys are odd. Here's a crab claw. That's treasure, right? Mysterious remains. Get the milk tub. Oh, look. Guys, stop. No, no, no.
Come on. We literally did the hard part. What's wrong with you guys?
Every time I do something, look away, dismiss you for just a second, you guys go do something stupid. What is wrong with you? I don't even have to fight Mr. Emperor Bullblacks again. Because I already got all the treasure in this dungeon. Oh, damn it. Failed. That's alright. Did I already unlock the whole... I guess I could just skip him out. I don't even have to fight him.
Yeah, so you don't have any more treasures. You only have to fight the one that had it, so you're good.
Okay. Alright, let's just do that. I'd rather do that and then possibly having to reset again. You can keep those 15 Pocos he's worth. Oh, look. Hey. Oh, this is a rest floor. I really like this power-up. I love that you know, you could just wake up Pikmin with your whistle.
It's legit one of the best upgrades in the game. I don't blame you for having a great time with this one.
I need more reds, don't I? I don't have that many reds. And what if there's another fire guy? There we go. There we go. Whoa! It's a iridescent glint, but what is that thing called?
Flint.
Glint beetle?
Got it right, except
Okay.
for the last part. Iridescent flint beetle.
Iridescent flint beetle. Glint is the gold one. Bum, 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 bum. Definitely need more spicy potions here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, another one. Another iridescent flint beetle. I thought I saw another candy pop bud. Maybe that was just my imagination. Okay. I think we're good. Not that it matters because I have 98 Pikmin, but okay. Let's keep going deeper. Into the hole we go. Whee! Sub-level 6. How many floors does this one have?
I can see, because I don't remember off the top of my head. 10.
Okay.
So you're halfway.
Wait, is that the original Wally Hog?
Yeah. You only see the original Wally Wogs in here, or Wally Hops. Dang, I did too.
I don't even like their new names. I like Wally Wog. I know it's a bad word, but da, 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 da. Did you have any other game? Did you have any games pre-ordered for the Switch 2, Lester? That you're gonna get on launch day? Just
No, I'm only getting Mario Kart with it.
Okay.
It's getting a lot of updates for older games, so I'm gonna probably be relying on a lot of those, and I might pick up some stuff from eShop. It's just gonna depend on finances. I'm not going as hard into this one as I did with Switch 1 back then, because to be fair, there was more unique stuff back on that launch than this one. Most of the launch titles are games that have been out for years, unlike everything else. Like if I want Cyberpunk, I can get it for cheaper on like PC, or if it's like, oh, here's another game. It's like, oh, most of these I already have, I think. It's nice to see these as options now for people who haven't played them, if you're like strictly Nintendo stuff, but it's like, yeah, if you're on anything else, it doesn't really matter.
I haven't even picked up Cyberpunk at all, because when it came out, it, you know, had that big old controversy and stuff.
Yeah, I was to say, yeah, the launch was horrendous. And that's just the norm for game launches now. I hate it here.
Yeah, I hate it.
Dude, like the worst part is, for like a leak recording we did, that's not gonna come out for a bit. We were talking about the current game state of things. Worst part is I had to talk about it twice because I lost the original audio file, but the TLDR is like, man, we just live in the bad timeline.
Oh, I could have told you that. And me and my coworker friends of mine.
I had to say it twice in the recording, so I told it twice.
Me and my
no one will ever know.
Coworker friends of mine, we always have this running joke. It's like, dude, ever since Harambe died in 2016, we're down the bad timeline. Ever since they killed Harambe. Have you noticed
did you
things
know,
have gone
like,
downhill?
An interesting thing about Donkey Kong's new design, you know how he has receded eyes?
Yeah.
I think the reason why game prices are going up, we got to pay for his cancer treatment.
Oh no.
That means cancer.
Is that really an indication of cancer? Is that?
It's one of the indicators, yeah. I just laughed because I saw a video when it came out, and people were freaking out with the new design. There was this one parody video where someone looked at the eyes and was like, what do receded eyes mean? The first thing that popped up was cancer, and he's just sitting there like, my boy, Donkey Kong, dying.
He is.
Then the reveal comes out, and he says, hey, yeah, Donkey Kong, I was always a fan of this new model. All you were haters. Fan of this since day one. I guess that was just a joke. But man, imagine, new Donkey Kong game, side quest, he has to go to chemotherapy. Man, this new title hits different.
Oh god, I gotta have to traverse the water, aren't I?
Yeah, at some point you're gonna have to go through this water.
Alright, guys. Well, let's get them all back into the group first and foremost, so that way no one's... Because, you know, Ohana means nobody's or family means nothing left behind. Apparently Disney doesn't get that, because I looked up some stuff about the Lilo and Stitch movie, and I'm not very happy about it. Oh.
What? New Disney movie bad? No, you don't say. It's been like this for the past, like, what, 6 years? Again, we live in a bad timeline.
There's a lot of stuff about the Lilo and Stitch movie. I'm just like, oh no. What'd they do? Why'd they do this? Why'd they go this way?
And I'm sitting here like, I am not surprised.
I'm not
because,
surprised
man, has Disney been cheap.
They consider the Lion King movie live action. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it really isn't.
Like
It's
that,
all CG.
oh man, it had so much controversy to it.
Oh god. Okay, that was only just one. Okay, thank God. That was more than that. God, I hate these ant beetles sometimes. I just hate electricity.
Yeah, I mean, that's a terrible hazard in this game, so I don't blame you. Nobody likes electricity in this game. You're gonna have fun with the final boss. Didn't hear from me.
Ugh. Kill him, hurry. Oh, look, an earring. Oh, God. How are you guys not dead? Holy crap.
Yeah, they were sandwiched in the middle of that electric shock.
God, this is awkward. This is really freaking awkward. Oh god. Yeah, there they go. This is really freaking awkward. I don't like this. Why are you stuck there? I didn't know they healed. I just don't understand how you guys are not getting fried.
They are legitimately the luckiest blues alive, for now. I have to say that in case I do walk into electricity.
There we go. Okay, now.
Guys, we did it. On a side note, my tongue is tingling.
I just want to get him out of the way because I'm afraid.
Yeah, now thankfully there's not going to be another beetle for this one to link up to, so it shouldn't just stream electricity halfway across this area.
Beat up the beetle. Beat up the beetle. There we go. Okay.
Every time I see him in Wind Waker or Skyward Sword or Breath of the Wild, beat up beetle, beat up beetle, beat up beagle.
Beat up beetle, beat up beetle, beat up. It's almost like
You cannot say it fast because that's a tongue twister.
Almost like I'm saying Beetlejuice's name 3 times. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Don't you do it!
Vibe,
Don't
yeah.
you do it! Don't you do it, Matthew. You don't want him to be on the stream.
To be fair, with all the tech problems of late, would that just be a part of it?
Yeah.
Just add to the fire.
Earring. Princess Pearl. Okay, where is the exit? I did see it earlier. Oh, yeah. It's over there. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Just do this. We could just bypass the electric feeds too. Level 7. Okay, what's here? Nectar, apparently. More nectar I can't use. Cool. And a wall to break down. I see a puffy blowhog over there. That's a big one. I did hear, like, Pikmin, like, what was it, Pikmin 4? They actually gave the puffy blowhogs a corpse now.
Yeah, so you can actually get them back to the onion. Because in the past, all they did was maybe drop pellets.
Oh my god, that's a lot of flowers just gone. Holy crap. There we go. I didn't lose anybody. Thank goodness. I thought I lost a Pikmin whenever he got speared. But I killed him fast enough that it didn't count. Okay, now I gotta reuse some of these honeys. Or nectars, what do you want to call them? Oh, actually, guys, they're nectar. You know, because flowers use nectar, not honey. Like, I know.
Oh, actually, they're roids. No, that's the Ultra Spacey spray. Fair.
Okay. White Pikmin, do your thing.
Yeah, great place for it, by the way. Thankfully, this guy can't hit you through the wall for now. Something tells me that's gonna change.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Just kill it. Just kill it. Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. This is bad. This is really horrible. It kept the chain reaction. I can't do this. I gotta reset. I can't do this. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. It's like I was throwing the white Pikmins at that guy, or at the poison thingy, and the puffy blowhog was just right there. It's like, what if I just blow everybody into it? I was like, no, I don't want you to do that. Okay. Let's do this again. Luckily, the poison emitters are right here. No, I didn't throw them. Stop it. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Hold A and then L, not the other way around. I was pushing L and then A, and I was like, why am I throwing the Pikmin? I'm like, oh, that's
I'll
why.
explain why you're having a problem, yeah.
Can you spear my guy through the wall? Well, your sacrifice was not in vain, Blue Pikmin. I like the noises those guys make whenever they die.
Oh, like the deflating sound from...
No,
oh,
no, not
yeah, the
beetles.
I was thinking of Puffy Blowhog.
Probably because of the...
I like those too, because it's just like a balloon. It just deflates.
I was like, how do I get over there to you? And then I saw, I was like, oh, there's a pathway right here.
Yeah, I was just thinking, idiot, and then I saw the thing light up, the treasure meter. It's like, oh crap, we're the idiots. We gotta go fight it.
There we go. Can I have my treasure? It looks like a chocolate chip. No? Okay. Bump, bump, bump. 25 Pokos. Impenetrable cookie. Some of the names of this stuff, man. What was that one, the dumbbell? What was the dumbbell called again? Doomsday
Oh, the Doomsday apparatus.
apparatus. That one was funny.
Yeah, that's the one every Pikmin 2 vet knows just because of how terrible it is to get otherwise.
Well, it was worth like 3,000 Pokos. That's something.
It's great. It just sucks that that's in a post-game area, so money now is worthless for the actual total. We just want it because we want to be rich.
Get him, guys. There we go. I know Swarm... Did you say that Swarming got nerfed in this game?
Yeah, because it was kind of busted in the original. I think more just for, like, hitbox glitching. But in this one, they kind of figured it out better, so... Swarming is not as effective. It still works on some enemies, just not for some of the ones you would use it more often on, like the bigger ones in 1. It was great for the big Bulborbs in 1, but here, it would kill them.
Holy crap. Oh, my flower's gone. That is a horrible spot to be putting him there. You can't keep a flower at all. Holy crap.
Do what they were doing in this setup.
I think puffy blowhogs aren't really that... At least they don't kill Pikmin, except when they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Kind of a weird situation there. It's mainly just an environmental issue if they're killing Pikmin. The enemy by itself can't.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to get more nectar, guys. Because, those puffy blowhogs kind of made sure that you weren't gonna be flowers. Okay, there we go. Battery pack. That could have been Duracell too, but no. No, they don't like
I think it was
placement.
originally a Duracell battery.
Electric super battery. Fuel reservoir. Alright, let's head on to the exit. I am missing a Pikmin somewhere. I don't know where you are at. Oh, there you are in the corner. Bum, 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 bum. Cavern of Chaos. Sublevel 8. This is a bathroom. We're in the bathroom again. Bunch of dwarf bulborbs here. Where's the mama? Oh, that's a Gatling goink. Groink. Sorry. Not goink. Groink. I gotta be careful because this guy respawns, right? If I don't
you gotta take him back to your base if you don't want that.
Good thing he's right here. Oh shoot, there's another one. Oh my goodness. I think these like scatter shots don't really kill the Pikmin, but I think I lost a bunch of Pikmin to dwarf bulborbs because just happened to walk by the crowd whenever they were coming by. Do I have Pikmin back there? I didn't know I had Pikmin stuck behind that wall. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Okay. Sure, you guys can just take these corpses. I really don't care. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. More eggs back there. It's kind of funny, you know, at the beginning of the game, we were like getting all those spiders out of these eggs. Now I've hardly ever seen them anymore.
Yeah, you got your good luck out of the way a little too early.
Yeah. Holy moly, that's a lot of dwarf bulborbs. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, this floor is full of them. You want to know how many exactly?
How many?
54.
What the
54
heck?
of these little buggers. Yeah, needless to say, don't kill them all. And if you want to, use purples. Because dear God, this one is full of these little dwarfs. So many dwarf reds.
It's like freaking infestation of them. Good thing these guys die in like one hit when you land them on top of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I told you before, I was like, I can't sit in this chair for too long. It just starts hurting my back a lot.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to have a back with like good lumbar. I think like
Yeah.
next year I'm getting is probably gonna have like a proper lumbar thing, just because of how that's been a trend now. Thankfully for chairs, I got this one. It was right before that trend started to kick off. Sadly, because who would have bet sitting in a seat that was more designed for a racing car? Yeah, that ain't good on your posture. Who would have guessed? Everyone guessed.
I don't want you guys stuck down in the pits down here. Holy crap, that's a lot of bulborbs. Holy crap, Jesus.
Yeah, this
my
place just has
God.
bulb orb infestation problem. I don't know why.
I mean, sure, we'll take all the money we can get, I guess. I don't know. Money's not important anymore. I don't know why I'm even bothered, but I don't know.
I was gonna say, you're really just doing this because
my
you're greedy.
OCD, my OCD's just kicking in. It's like, dude, just clean up the place. Actually, either that or it's just my cleanliness. It's like, dude, I don't like all these corpses on the floor. Also, it just confuses me because sometimes I think that they're actually alive when they're actually just a corpse. And that's what bothers me a little bit. I'm like, oh, I guess I already killed that one. Because there's like 50 of these things here. Okay, that one's dead. Holy cow, that's a lot of them. Jesus. Oh my god. Like, I'm throwing them at the corpse and it's like, oh yeah, that one's dead. Never mind. Ugh. Come on, just go ahead and clean up this room. I don't... Just get it out. We're greedy. I'll admit it. We're greedy. We want money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much just at this point just greed. 100%.
You are sure brave, purple Pikmin. He's carrying
Got
that
them
thing.
all on my own. Where you going? Base is the other way.
You sure are brave, just walking through the lion's den with this corpse of a bulborb and just like, hey, I got it, guys.
The only thing he's missing is screaming at the top of his lungs. Guys, look! I got a bulborb! Aren't these enemies stupid? And then they all just turn around instantly in anger.
I mean, I know bulborbs are stupid because, like, literally he walked through the whole nest of them and none of them was like, oh, I should go get my meal. All the murder. Oh, thank you. Is that for me? Oh. Are you sure? I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Look at that fresh apple juice. Cleaning up the place. It's like whenever you walk into an old place and it's like infestation with ladybugs. That's what this looks like. You did.
Like, are you saying that now when I play a Resident Evil game? I was like, isn't that just the whole plot? Now, speaking of, it's a side tangent. I just complain of how bad the inventory was in 5. Oh my god.
Oh my god, don't get me started on that.
I forgot how bad it was.
Oh my god.
Especially when you're on single player, because oh my, it literally just becomes inventory of the game. Because I'm having a hard time trying to keep more than 3 items on my hand.
Yeah, you can't even like carry more than like 1 gun. It feels like half the time.
Yeah. Like, I find 2 in 1 mission, I'm like, oh, well, this is a bad thing. Here, let me just, like, give... Like, the worst one I just had happen now was I had to give 1 thing to my AI partner so I can pick up an herb so I can combine it into, like, a green-green. The second I give her ammo to free up a slot, she picks up the green and heals me. You idiot! I'm literally trying to clear space for this to be combined to have a better heal. And then she's like, nah, man, here, you got a scratch on your ankle. Here, let me help you. Because the AI in this game was rock stupid. Like I really did not want you playing this by yourself or something.
Sheva has her moments where she'll do what you want to do, but like most of the time, yes, it's hard to play the game by yourself. That's why I really don't suggest anybody. If you play Resident Evil 5, play it with somebody you know.
Yeah, it's really one of those, like, it must do co-op things. That's how it was fully designed to begin with. It was always meant to be a co-op game. Because some people thought Sheva was added in, like, the final hour, because she has almost no plot significance. And it feels like that was probably true in terms of her, like, character, but in terms of the second person being here, that's definitely a thing. They planned for the co-op from, like, it seems like minute 1.
Yeah.
Because they were working on mocapping a second player pretty early.
I like Resident Evil 5 though. I think it's criminally underrated in my opinion, because I know that a lot of people like saying, "Oh, that's when Resident Evil kind of went downhill." But I'm like, Resident Evil 5 was fun though. Like, sure, it
has its problems, but it's also a fun game. Yeah,
it's a fun game. It still felt like the direction that it felt like an evolution of 4. And that's saying somebody who hasn't really played through Resident Evil 4. I need to do that.
I mean, really, the only one I fully beat was actually 6, and I know that's considered the worst one in the franchise in so many people's eyes still.
I don't even think 6 is that bad. I think people blow it out of proportion half the time. Like, I get where
it depends on the situation, because I don't think it's that great by yourself, but it's the same argument as 5 at worst.
Yeah.
But it's like multiplayer, yeah, it's fun. Like, I don't see as much hate on it for that reason, but you really do gotta play with a friend.
I really don't. To me, probably because I played Resident Evil 6 all the way through, ever since it launched. I know our friend group has played 6 to death, for the most part. I just don't, I see where the problem is that people are having with it. By the way, where the heck is the exit? Is it over here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where is this thing?
There it is.
Ah, there you go. It was just on the entire other side.
Yeah, I agree with that, even. It might be the worst in the main series, but there's far worse side games. I can tell you right now, Operation Raccoon City. Y'all remember that one?
Yeah, I mean, problem is probably no, and that's the point.
You like that game?
It's very forgettable.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
It was fine. I remember playing it a bit when it was online, but it's like, nothing special.
Cameron, what are you doing? What do you think is the worst one, Amber?
Out of the Resident Evil games?
Yeah, including the spin-offs. There was one on DS that was bad.
Can't think of the name of it, but it was
Yeah, I remember hearing it. Wasn't like the remake of Resident Evil 1 they made on DS? Or am I just... No, I'm thinking of the Game Boy one, because there was like a Game Boy remake. No, there was a DS one too. I remember that, because people were actually complaining that they were going to remove the door transition, and everyone was like, don't do that, because that's just iconic.
in the PS2 game.
The PS2 game, was it Survivor? A Wiggle Noggin. I like this. I like this
Yeah.
name of this Wiggle Noggin.
I love that name, just because of what it is, yeah.
Can you let go of me? Deadly Science is the only DS Resident Evil game I remember, but it's not that bad. I don't think it might be the one that she's thinking of. Oh my god.
Maybe not.
God, Pikmin. Outbreak. These two.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing that was bad.
Okay.
Camera's not following me. There we go.
You see it? Outbreak 1 and 2.
My God, this dumb AI. Sorry, I just have to side interject really quick where my AI took one hit, healed herself. Instantly, a second later, I got hit and put in dying. You idiot. You should have waited. Again, this is why you play this game, specifically 5 or even 6, with a co-op partner, because the AI is rock dumb.
Lester's playing through.
That's why I know a lot of people
Resident Evil 5 right
complained
now.
about 5 and 6, because the AI is just dumb.
Are you playing on PC, Lester?
No, on Xbox.
Oh, you're playing on Xbox. Okay.
Yeah, because that was like the version I had. I have it on PC too, but I just figured this one was just easier to set up.
just
Because I've heard some weird, complicated problems with 5 PC. Because it was originally a Games for Windows game. That should tell you the age on that one. Because that's
Speaking
long
of
defunct.
games for Windows, did you hear about all the stuff that's getting delisted lately?
What's going to be listed now? 'Cause no.
I think Capcom's delisting a lot of like games for Windows live games. I don't know. I heard something.
It's been
about
defunct
it.
for a while, so I guess it makes sense, but that still sucks.
Sega was doing something stupid with the delisting of their mobile game or something
Yeah,
like that.
they're getting rid of Sonic CD and Sonic 4 Episode 2. They're not being delisted, they're just end of life now, so they're not going to get any more updates. So you get a newer version of iOS or Android, they're probably not going to work anymore. I mean, really, it's not the end of the world, because you can get those games on, like, actual consoles still, thankfully. Because it's still a thing you can play the games. Well, what Capcom's doing the worst one.
I can't. I remember seeing something this week about it. Wario64 tweeted out something about it, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I'd be curious about those titles from Capcom.
Is that a maternal sculpture? Is that a rattle?
Well, it seems like they're already kind of doing it. What I'm seeing here. Yep, this is data for May 29th, so this is recent. They removed the Games for Windows Live 2010's release of Lost Planet 2. Okay, that makes sense, because, yeah, that has no support, and it hasn't for years. But Lost Planet 2 now being delisted, it's making online co-op impossible, because there's just no way of playing it on PC now.
Yeah, I don't know what Capcom was doing.
Here we go. There's 4 titles in general. Let's see what they are. Lost Planet, Lost Planet 2, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. We were just talking about that before.
Talking about that again.
That's kind of funny. Oh, this is a big one. Street Fighter 4.
What?
That's big. And yeah, that apparently is getting delisted too. And Street Fighter X Tekken. On the PC, that was when Games for Windows Live was out, so that version is getting delisted. And they're flat out telling people, because yeah, I'm looking it up on the Steam page, can't buy it. It's already been done. They have a message on here saying, we are aware of an issue that some customers may be experiencing during game installation, which would be related to Games for Windows Live. We are temporarily disabling the purchase option on Steam while we investigate the matter further. We will keep you informed on the progress of the investigation. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, this is a corporate talk of, yeah, we got problems with this, and we don't want you to complain in the reviews. So we're going to make it impossible to buy.
I hate that when that happens.
I hate when companies do this crap, too. It's like, I get it. Because Games of Windows Live was defunct years ago, but this is a solution you should have figured out years ago. The fact they're only now doing this delisting thing is weird. But hey, I will say this. Operation Raccoon City lasted way longer than Resident Evil Village shooter game, the reverse game. Because that only lasted for 12 years before it got shut down. I've heard that was horrible. Because, like, no one played it. So, queue times were horrendous. And when you played it, it was just okay. So you would wait upwards of 40 minutes for a just okay game.
I think as much as like I just don't understand why can't we just have mercenaries? That's just it. Like every time.
Yeah, what happened to that, guys? Come on.
Every time Resident Evil tries to make this awesome new like multiplayer experience with a game, and it's just like it doesn't last because people don't play Resident Evil for multiplayer. Just stop trying.
Like, people like the mercenary modes because it's just a side thing.
Yeah.
It's not the main focus. So it's a fun little arcadey experience. You sink a couple minutes in, that's it. So that's all it needs to be. If you want to play co-op Resident Evil, then that's how 5 and 6's multiplayer work. Like, yeah, there you go. You don't need a full-on standard, like, multiplayer shooter style thing as a full-blown release for the franchise. It just doesn't work.
Amber got me a shake from McDonald's. Happy she did that.
Nice.
I was starting to get hungry because we haven't eaten since 2 o'clock this afternoon. But like I'm kind of getting a little hungry. I know a shake's not really like something to fill your stomach up, but at least it'll just keep me satisfied.
I mean, hey, something.
I don't know, but I just think that it's kind of silly just to even bother doing multiplayer stuff with Resident Evil, because I don't even hear anybody playing that game hardly at all.
No, I remember when it came out alongside of Village. Reverse, it did not do well at all. It already had a very small player base. So when your game at launch already has struggles for getting people in games due to long queue times, it's dead on arrival. That's why I'm shocked it lasted as long as it did, but even then, yeah, it didn't matter. It was already DOA since day one. Because it didn't also get, like, delayed, too. It didn't even come out immediately. It took, like, an extra month or two.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that. People got... they got a physical release of, like, a game with a digital code for the other game, and the game didn't work yet. It's like, you guys released this too soon. Because remember, like, that was a problem with Resident Evil 3 when it came with Reverse, and it just didn't work.
I can't see.
Yeah, I'm looking at, like,
wait, who died? Who died?
I didn't realize Devil May Cry 4 got delisted, but that was, like, the original version. So I guess that makes sense. It's redundant because of the special edition being available. Like, why buy Devil May Cry 4 when Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition also exists? So Capcom just pulled it.
Guys, stop going in the water, please.
If you want to be depressed, look up delistedgames.com. Then you'll be depressed. Because there's so many titles on here you just don't expect. I didn't know this. I only found this out today. Mortal Kombat, you know, the 9 game, on digital storefronts has been delisted. And I did not know that. It just kind of happened. It's so dumb because if you want to buy on Steam, let's say.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Set the sail to 7 seas because there's no way of getting it now. It's so dumb. And I heard the reason why is because they lost the rights to like one of the guest characters. So, you know, instead of doing the same thing of just removing that said character, they delist the entire game, which is so bonkers.
Oh my god, guys, stop freaking going to the water.
I don't remember why that was the case. Okay, here we go. They had to delist Mortal Kombat 9. At least this was the theory. Because Warner Brothers lost the license to Freddy Krueger.
Oh my god.
Because I think it was around the time that the Friday 13th game got debunked too. But it's like, dude, are you kidding me? That's why you pulled an entire game? Because of one person? Just remove the guest character. It wasn't even part of the main roster.
It was DLC, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's like, are you kidding me? You couldn't just make a patch saying, we have to take this character out of the game. So if you own it, it'll work. But we'll have to make a patch so that things work correctly now with us just taking down the
Or
DLC
just-
page or something. Like, you couldn't bother? Why?
I don't know. I really like NetherRealm Studios, but sometimes they just make really dumb decisions. I wonder if it has something to do with Warner
They really do.
Brothers.
Oh, I gotta tell you about the DLC from Mortal Kombat 1 because it's hilarious. Of how they're like, I don't know why they marketed it this way. I saw it earlier today and I laughed. So, you can buy the game by itself on Steam right now. It's at $50. And then you can also buy the Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition upgrade, which is $60. So you get the Game of the Year version, right? So, the wisdom's over there. And NetherRealm and Warner Brothers, I don't know who did this. You can buy the Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition for $69. And guess what's in that pack? Definitive upgrade. Why would you buy the game and then buy the DLC for literally double the price when you could just buy it for $10 more than what the game retails at?
Oh my god, I don't understand.
Who's
That's-
doing the math over there? Because I don't understand how that profits. And speaking of don't understanding, yeah. Can't be a stream without Pikmin drowning. That's all the Pikmin wondering. Wait, how are they selling this game for cheaper as a bundle compared to separate?
I'm about
Couldn't
ready.
believe it so much they drowned.
I'm going to put all the other Pikmin on the side. Just take my blues. I'm tired. Why is it that I always have to babysit? Why is there so much water? Why is there water on
Man
this floor to
yells
begin
playing
with?
Pokemon Gen 3.
Him as an official Pikmin streamer. He just lost his whole army in water. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alright, I've had enough. You guys just stay there. Or... I just want my blues. I just want the blue Pikmin. I want Crash Team. Can I just take Crash Team, please? Thank you. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. They're not Crash Team anymore. They're Connor Team.
Every time that team gets a different name in that franchise series, it's hard to keep up, man. Pikmin 5 comes out, they're gonna be Courageous Team or something. Like, I don't know. I'm losing track.
I'm losing the plot. Oh, for Pete's sake. And I only got 5 of you, but that's all I can muster right now. I'm tired of babysitting your brothers that keep wanting to go for a swim for whatever reason. There we go. Now, had to make some sacrifices, but you know, it is what it is. Kill these poison thingies. There we go. Do these snitch bugs only go after the captain?
Yeah, bumbling snitch bugs are just for captains, so they'll always just annoy you, not your Pikmin.
Okay, now that everybody's dead, can we get through this floor without having issues? Please? I had to open my mouth. I had to open my mouth.
How's it feel?
The curse has been passed on to me. Jeez. Mood. Yep. Now, guys, don't go in the water, for Pete's sake. Wiggle whatever this thing is. Wiggle noggin. And this is the, what is it, maternal sculpture. No, go get it. You guys almost had it here, so go right ahead. All right, let's go. Out of this stupid cave. Is this the last one I'm thinking?
I do believe this is the last floor, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is this the boss I'm thinking it is with this room? I think it might be.
Final floor.
Let's just say... What's your favorite move to give a Pokemon? Mine's Rock Throw. Because someone thought the same thing and gave it to this boss. Or rocks, like Rock Slam. No, Rock Slide. Rock Slide, there you go. Have you can tell I haven't played the franchise in a bit.
It's a giant crab. Oh, God. At least it ain't Stone Edge. Yeah. How do I get him to stop rolling? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so you'll notice the gimmick of this guy is he does roll around.
Oh,
eventually
crap.
he can
God,
hit. Yeah,
no.
also it loves to roll out. So hey, it's Whitney. Not reference. I can't believe we actually saw a Pikmin extinction. Yeah, good you did that, because the game would have counted that as a failure, and you would have got kicked out of the cave. So we want this guy to hit himself on a wall so he can actually stun. But obviously, as you see, you're not fighting this guy when he's rolling around at the speed of sound.
Mm-hmm.
We got places to go. That's it. I'm not finishing the quote. Just gonna leave you in
I don't want to
suspense.
follow a rainbow.
God, why is it every time I think of that song, I just think of like the perfectly timed quote from like this old playthrough that Amber and I did of Majora's Mask, where I was making the quote as a Goron, and she's like, "That's one big ass rainbow," because I was, you know, the Goron form. We were doing that.
I remember that.
I keep on thinking of that every time. Yeah, it's like me. Why does that live rent free?
Oh my god, all the rocks. Oh,
Yeah,
why am I
that took
not-
all
oh
like
my
half your squad.
Oh god.
Yeah, this guy is kind of a pain to fight. You're probably better not using big groups for him. Probably like smaller amount, like maybe half at least, maybe less.
Yeah. Cavern of Chaos. I wonder if I could just take my purples with me.
Yeah, that could be good, because purples do a lot of damage. I would say it's purples or reds just because of their multiplier.
Wait, what is the red multiplier for?
Purples do upwards of 2 times damage, and reds are 1.5 in this game.
Oh, okay.
So it's between those two used for attacking.
Oh god. Ugh. Okay, this is difficult.
Yeah, this is kind of a hard fight for your first time, because when you don't know how this thing works, the rock slides, the constant rolling around, like, yeah, this boss is pretty deadly. For reference, I'm looking at its name, I can remember. It's the segmented cropster. Gee, I wonder, is it supposed to be a crab with that play on name?
How did you not hit the wall? There we go. Oh god! That was travesty. Okay, I gotta figure out how to... You gotta deal with all the rocks falling down whenever you hit the wall, and... Like I said, he's deadly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think its biggest problem are the rocks, because when you can tell where he's going and bait him around, the rolling attack isn't as bad as the rocks are. Because the rocks can be almost the entire arena if you're unlucky.
Good show, guys. Good show. Oh my god. We lost some men. We lost some good men today, but the treasure's ours. It's a doll face.
Yeah, that's nice and creepy. Although that's all it is. No upgrade here. In fact, you notice pretty much all the caves in this area, no upgrades. You're kind of done with that at this point.
So we got a fully upgraded character already?
Yeah, I mean, you can easily see it in the pause screen now when you go to your like equipment stuff, and you should have everything at this point in the game.
Are you guys having problems?
Yeah, it's like, that shouldn't be bad. I mean, you guys are strong enough. What's going on?
Isn't like the doomsday apparatus we did earlier?
No, not even close. It's just they're having a problem because reasons.
Silencer. Ooh, jeez. Thing's blinking too. Okay, so go to the pause menu and what is it? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, that's all your stuff. So you don't have any more upgrades left.
We lost some good men today, but that's okay. Their sacrifices were not in vain. Well, like missed like what, half our squad. That's all
Roughly, yeah.
That's all right. Yay, cave's complete. 50 Pikmin died. Ugh. That's okay. Oh yeah, we still have a day left to finish.
Yeah, because you went in like near the end of the countdown.
I wonder if we can get started on that poison wall.
Might be able to, because it's not at the countdown yet, so you still got a little time in the day.
Yeah. Probably won't get too much done. Does the wall reset whenever you leave?
As long as you come back to the same area, it shouldn't. And you
Okay.
don't have any reason not to come back, so.
Like, if it goes down, like, one level, like, will it reset back to full at the end of the day?
No,
Okay.
it won't. That's why getting some progress done on it is perfectly fine to do, because it down still next time you come.
We didn't get very much. I mean, well, we got a cave done. I can't say we didn't get very much done. We got a cave done. We got the
I'll
big
say, you got
100.
the worst treasure back, and you also got the cave.
Today was a good day. I shouldn't say that we didn't get very much done. We got stuff done.
No, it almost feels like nothing because you did spend a decent amount of the day to explore, but you got a lot done because of that cave.
Holy moly, look at all that. Frickin' doomsday apparatus with 3,000 Pokos. Jesus. We actually came out with a net positive today with Pikmin. I'm surprised.
Yeah, because of the red growing and the yellows.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny.
Today we lost 29 in battle, 1 to fire, 2 to water, 9 to electricity because a stupid beetle that was caught in a explosion, 12 bomb rocks, poison to 3. Okay. Alright. Spam?
Oh, I forgot they do these, because I don't think I've seen one in my playthrough yet. I've played this thing twice. Do you love bargains? Do you like designer items and cut right prices? Then come learn how to pitch a Poco from your favorite Hokotate radio station. Delete, delete, delete. Just
Delete.
like mashes the delete key on your email. Because, mind you, this was back in like the 2000s, so you didn't have much room in your email. So that spam took up a lot more space than it needed to.
You've collected the Sweet Tooth series. Heaven on the tongue, havoc on the tooth. You've collected the Cook's Arsenal series. These apparatuses ought to turn a tasty profit. I never went and looked at my treasure hoard before. You collected the expensive sediments series. Declare your love and bankruptcy all at once. You've collected the mystical energy series. These I cannot say this word. Enigmatic reactor power this alien planet. Is that it? Okay, yeah. So we got what? Got most of them. Go to area selection. There we go. I wanted to look at the enemies here. Empress Bullblacks. Burrowing Snagret. Beady Longlegs. Emperor Bullblacks. Giant Breadbug. Pillagated Snagret. That was a deal and a half trying to fight him. Frickin' feet.
Yeah.
Man at legs. Oh, Man at War. That's what I'm playing on. Wrangling Boister. Water Wraith. I hate you. Segmented Crabster. Crobster, sorry. And there's all the other enemies.
Can't just have a side tangent really quick to complain about the AI and the Resident Evil 5 thing again, because I just walked forward and I just got shot in the back like 5 times. By my friend. Why? I'm sorry, did they program the AI to actually be a threat to you as the extra difficulty? I'm confused. What's this programming logic?
Yeah. Okay. Well, looking at the clock, it's 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna end the stream tonight. This is a good place to stop.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you were going for 4
Yeah.
hours, so that's a good meaty stream.
Yeah. Alright. So let's go back to the screen. Alright, so we got some things done. We got the big treasure out of the way and everything else. And, you know, we got 1 cave done. We got 2 more caves left in the game. I think maybe either next stream. I don't know. I think I might be pushing it. I think 2 streams.
I would give it at least 2 more because these next 2 caves are pretty big and they're also pretty difficult.
That's what I was thinking too.
I'm looking at both of them in terms of floors. One is 14, the other one's 10, but they're both pretty difficult, so they'll be reset heavy.
Okay. So, yeah, I think this will probably be like 2 more streams probably of Pikmin 2. But yeah, as for stuff, I mentioned this earlier, these next parts of Sonic, Origins that I'm doing on my channel, it'll, be a little bit because just the type of videos they are, I have to record, edit a lot for them, so I need more time to do it. So I might just do 1 video a week for the time being. I'm also thinking about doing a channel update soon because there's a lot of stuff I'm behind the scenes I think I'm gonna start implementing on my channel, and I need to talk about it. Some good and some bad, depending on what type of stuff you like seeing on my channel. But yeah, I might do that. Probably. I'm not gonna promise anything. I'm gonna try to get the channel updated or get channel update recorded soon.
Let's not go back into like a whole channel update arc where that takes like 5 months.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And as for the Pikmin streams, the Pikmin 2 streams, they'll be going up on VOD channel after this is done. I know we're getting close to the end of it, and the VOD channel's been kind of barren for lately. Like I said before, I might go and download the old streams I did of like Ocarina of Time, Paper Mario, and Golden Sun, and upload those to there, so that way they're everywhere, the same place. But I just have to. I have a lot of time. I have a lot of stuff to do video wise, and or a lot of time. Not time.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. That's complete opposite. I'm tired, dude. But
fair.
I have a lot of stuff to work on, but I don't really have that much time to do it because you guys know I work a full-time job, so the only time I get is when I come home. So. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Lester, do you have anything?
I mean, unfortunately, you might know exactly what's starting up Monday if you look at certain channels, because oops. But no, I'm starting a new series on Monday. That's the big thing for the YouTube side. I made the couple hints of I was wearing the shirt this week for it. Yeah, it was like a 1 in 3 chance of what that could be. Your second hint was I accidentally posted the 6th part as a social media post last night for all of 2 minutes. So if you were lucky enough to see it, you know.
That's your
I
other
hate
hint.
how that was my bad. That's my bad. No, the real actual hint I'll be posting to tomorrow. I'm gonna look at what it said. I could just say it. It's gonna be technically the first entry in a franchise, but it's not technically the first game in the series. It's technically the remake of that first game. Because don't ever play the original. It's so outdated.
Only if you're
So if
curious.
you know, you know.
I'd say the only reason why you do that is because you're curious.
Yeah. So
But-
that's kind of like the hints. I'll see if people actually can guess it based on those. I always like just seeing if people can, because that's just kind of a fun little game before it actually launches.
Also wanted to say, because she's not here right now, but Amber is coming back to streaming. I'm hoping on Thursday and Friday. She's
So,
kind of
I'm not hoping because she had it already penciled out.
yeah, she already had it penciled
I
out.
just hope nothing happens at this point.
Yeah, she's coming back to streaming Thursday and Friday. She's doing a double day thing for this coming back, and she kind of wanted to do it around the Switch 2's launch because she's wanting to play Mario Kart. So we might do that. So
Yeah.
if you guys
I
want
guess
to
it
play,
all depends on when everyone gets their systems.
yeah, if you guys get your system and we could play together and everything else, that'll be a fun time. So, yeah, Amber's going to be coming back on Thursday and Friday for next week. So, I just wanted
There's
to
a
let you guys
significant
know that.
reason as to why it's Thursday, because I believe it's supposed to be a channel anniversary thing.
It's her channel anniversary. That's why she's
What
wanting
she's
to
told
come
me.
back. Largely depends on when we get our systems and how long it takes to download that game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the download will be that bad, but who knows, because console downloads are... But it's only like a 25 gig file, or like 21.2, something like that. They recently updated the file size, and it actually shrunk.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be terrible. It just depends on the bottleneck of like servers and such.
Yeah.
Especially on launch.
Yeah. All right. So it's 21 gigabytes, I think now. It's still pretty big. Yeah, it is.
That's cute. 21 gigs is big? No, man, that's small. Looks like Call of Duty being 250 gigs because it installs 2 games in one. No, the whole scene isn't mad. Look, that's a whole other tangent. If I go on, you'll never stop broadcast. So cut cast now.
All right. Well, with that, thank you everybody who came out tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for putting up with my stress too. So I know these caves are really stressful, and I can see why people are just like, But yeah, you all have a good night, and with that, we'll be back next week to continue more Pikmin 2. So, that, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you next week.
Take care, everybody, and have a good one.